Hey guys, welcome back to Arcane Adventures in Andromedus. I'm gonna try something new. So, buddy, as
Yes.
we dive into this, as you kind of come out of this battle with the stone golem, you feel that familiar tingle in the back of your neck. Your mother-in-law's voice comes through. I'm just gonna read out this sending spell.
She what now?
They've taken your wife and daughter. You must go to Vortman's Hollow immediately. Drop what you're doing. Every moment counts. Buddy, hurry. May the gods protect you. This is moments after you pull this crystal, this flare crystal out of the chest of this stone golem, like seconds. The adrenaline come down is still hasn't even begun yet. You're still hyped up with this adrenaline. You may respond to this message.
Yeah, I will respond. I'll be like, why? Why?
Just one
What
word.
what are you no, two words. Why? Why? Because he's still pumped, as you said. And he says, why did they go there? How can I trust you?
You moment passes. I went to where they were staying. Signs of a struggle. Taken to get at you, you useless fucker.
Hmm. Taking to get at me. He's thinking to himself.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
she's thinking. Like, obviously, she can't show you the evidence. In
Yeah.
fact, if you want to give me an insight check on that accusation, just in general, you're asking like how you can believe her. So what you get?
22.
She sounds pissed the fuck off. You know this woman doesn't like you. You know she blames you for every inconvenience that's happened in your former wife's life.
Okay.
Something seems a bit different with this, though. This doesn't seem like a baseless accusation.
Okay.
You're
I
starting to think you've encountered members of this cult already. You've fought members of this cult already. Maybe someone got away that you didn't realize. Maybe because you're a well-known figure in this valley, you
okay.
know, your family might be known of to certain individuals that have fallen under the influence.
Okay. With that, Buddy will um kind of pull his jets a bit,
Mhm.
and he'll say, currently engaged in business, will try. Please send any more information. That's it.
Moment goes by, and you get no response.
Okay. Portman's, what is a Portman's?
Vortmund,
Oh, sorry.
Vortmund, Hollow,
Portman.
Hallow. It's a town near the shelf at the back of the valley.
Hmm.
From what the rest of the party know, and I'm sure I've shared with Buddy, it is where Tarkin has kind of advised is a hot spot of cultist activity.
Okay. I will. So we're currently standing here. I think everyone's kind of just coming
Hmm.
down. We're in the middle of something. I probably who's nearest to me. I'm gonna say I'm gonna look
Before
to.
you get into that, that's our call to open that done.
Oh,
I'm trying
sorry.
a new thing. I'm going to read out some blurbs and we'll get right back to the role play, introduce our characters. So, first up, guys, I want to say a massive thank you for 2 years of support on the channel. This isn't an official blurb, but I've just realized we're over 2 years streaming now. I have a 24-month subscription thing, so that can only mean one thing. To all those that have come along on the journey, obviously, look, we've been streaming a good bit longer than that, but 2 years under the ML Collective banner, and everyone who subscribed, gifted subs, bits, anything like that, any support, something to the Patreon, we really appreciate you. And look, we can't wait to see what future holds. I mean, we have more stories to tell. We have more awesome things to come up. New games are starting all the time. So just massive from the bottom of my heart, thank you to those of you who are watching along since the start. Really appreciate you guys. Speaking of our Patreon, you can find our first foray to the world of podcasting wherever you normally get your podcasts. So that's No Silver Linings. That's up on our Patreon. It's also up on other podcast platforms. YouTube, I believe, has a full remastered version of it done by our DM Dave here. He's done all the mixing on that, including a Wilhelm scream hidden in one of the episodes that I haven't noticed when I listened through it, but I need to go back through it at some point and find that because that's cool. As well as that, there you can also catch the Violet Madness returning to the Emerald Collective in its podcast form. Episode 0 recaps the story so far and sets the scene for the adventurers' quest to rid the lands of Gastonia from a magical disease known only as the Violet Madness. The Ties That Bind Us drops on Wednesday the 15th, so tomorrow, which is episode 23. That's over on Patreon, so you'll get that if you, I think it's the $5 tier and up gets the podcasts. So if you back our Patreon at $5 more, you get that tomorrow. If not, on other major streaming platforms, you will get episode 22, which is also coming up there tomorrow as well. So how we generally work it, 2 episodes drop on the same day on different platforms. One is the newest episode on our Patreon. The following week, then the other is the previous episode on for public access. So definitely give that a listen. Massive backlog of VODs as well on our YouTube for the original chunk of that story. So if you're really into that story, you want to get more of it, and you've caught up to the podcast, go back and give the VODs a watch as well if you want to get the background as to what's happened. Speaking of the Patreon, depending on the tier you choose, you'll receive original monsters, magic items, and maps to use in your games each month. I've been advised that GM Dave has also chucked up a free map, well, not a free map, sorry, a WAP on the $1 tier, which normally doesn't get content. So if you do want to give us some support there, chip in at $1, you get maps from one of his one-shots that he's ran recently there. As well, it's pretty cool, sick maps from what I remember there. I'm tuning in that, like, Kate here did an amazing job. I think it was Haggany Ant was the one specifically, and I believe he ran that with some of the Adventure Gone crew, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken. Hopefully not. As well as that, then we have coming up a few games which we'll get to on our break. I just want to say a massive thank you and shout out to a few people here before we get started into the game proper. One goes to Kate. It's a map for tech and all our streams. There's a tick to Technomancer button you can find down the bottom. All donations go directly to Kate. We here at the EC don't take anything from that pot. That's just to go to Kate to say thank you for keeping our streams on the air. Support her. You can also support her there if her commissions are open by finding her on It's a Map IRE on all socials. Her commissions are not open, though, from the looks of things.
Craig has me doing a couple of maps for him for upcoming games.
So Craig has Kate super busy, but do keep an eye out. I don't know if Kate posts when her commissions are open, but we'll let you know here anyways on one of the software own games or something. She hosts all our games, so she'll tell us. And then as well as that, I want to say a massive shout out to Becca Conley, also known as Quadruple Bacon, for the amazing character that you see here on screen. Becca is a joy to work with. Probably the easiest commissioned artist I've ever dealt with to get things through and changes. Like, great to work with as a person, and a great friend of the channel as well. So I don't know if Becca's commissions are open, but it's at Quadruple Bacon on socials. If you're interested, I'm sure you can reach out and she'll let you know one way or another. So, guys, Paddy, you've just received this harrowing message. Really, this is probably quite upsetting for you. Especially now that you're already crammed in a very stressful situation deep down beneath the earth. Like, this is not where you want to be at all.
Yeah, I think
what are you doing?
Suck the very hot air in through his teeth and gums and look around. He's gonna turn to Tarkin is here, isn't he?
Tarkin is here.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, sorry, just a quick correction. It's the $10 tier that the Patreon goes up on. That is my bad. Sorry. But yeah, Tarkin is here. He's kind of looking at you curiously because he has that lens on that lets him see magical effects, so he can see that you've received the sending spell.
Yeah, and then openly, I won't be hiding this conversation. I'll say, Tarkin, you know of Verdman's Hollow?
Verdman's Hollow, yes, I do. It's where me and my compatriots have noticed the most cultist activity. It seems to be where they're massing It's below the monastery, which I think, from what I've heard, from what you guys have reported, some of the monks are working with the cult. So seems to be all connected.
Hmm. And are some of your people still active there?
My people are not really.
No.
I mean, the three paladins I came with are somewhere down here. I mean, one of them is dead, as we saw the other last night when we fought the dragon. That's hard to tell time down here. But there with me, there is another cleric active in the valley. I've not heard from him in some time.
That's not good. So you don't just because Buddy's understanding or thoughts would have been that, like, Tarkin, you don't have a presence there at the moment then at all.
Well,
even
we sent cleric Tenebrae to investigate before I arrived. That's how we knew Vorpin's Hollow was a hotspot of activity. I was sent to investigate, obviously, the town of Novus, which is no more. As a result, Tenebrae was under similar orders if he was to discover such nefarious ongoings.
okay,
We have not heard from him.
you haven't heard from
He is either, my guess is he has either fallen to the influence or been otherwise disposed of.
Well, it seems that these people that were all seem to be working against have longer reach than we thought. I just got, and he kind of sigh and rub his forehead. Oh, I just got word from the mother-in-law that my wife and daughter were taken, and she's gone. Word that they've likely been sent to or taken to this Vertrons. Why am I struggling so much? Vorpin's Hollow, which is, I mean, they're everything to me. So, yeah, I mean, it doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good. But there's a lot of things that brings up. I mean, why? I've lived in this valley all my life. I've never done any serious harm to anyone, not since the war, and there's nobody else. Why would anyone hold anything against me? It's strange. How would they even know? How would they even know that that's my family? That's another one.
I mean, you're quite a well-known. Go ahead.
Who are you going to expect to stab you in the back? Your wife and daughter? If they've been brought to where the cult is, and the cult can indoctrinate whoever they deem fit, they could indoctrinate your family, send them back to you, and have your wife or your daughter stab you.
Or what's to say your mother-in-law hasn't been, and she's tricking you into going there for them?
Those are all good points. I mean,
is there any way we could find out? Could you message your wife?
None of you have the standing spell. I don't believe. Well, Freya might, but I don't see it on her sheet.
Yeah. I mean, I think the way my life left me, if there's, can people block sending spells? She probably would if it was coming from me.
They can, yeah.
It's
It's complicated magic, but like you can get like charms that can block people from casting sending to you. As I've said in the past, she also has some sort of gift with psionics in the sense that she can speak telepathically to people naturally, and she probably use that to block it as well. So,
what I will say is, from the tone of her voice, she seemed genuinely pissed that she thinks it's my fault that they're being taken.
Well,
so
it's always a possibility, isn't it? You may have pissed somebody off. I'm not saying that they're justified, but you know, you have been acting against this cult. You know,
I
it's
the only one I can think of. I mean,
who was it? I heard you dealt with the town elder back in summer. The other town, its name has escaped. Son's Grace.
Yeah.
So perhaps he was not alone in the town, and word got issued that you were involved.
Possibly. I mean, well, it's the only possibility, unless because I don't feel as much as I really would love if my daughter and wife were safe, and my mother-in-law was just playing a very distasteful prank on me. I really don't think that is the case because she wouldn't talk to me if she wouldn't talk back.
This is also the second time she's contacted you regarding it, so the
Yeah.
worry is clearly increasing.
So, look, that's so. Just to be clear, you guys, have you seen anyone being taken by the cult, indoctrinated, and then reverted back to normal?
No. But in our defense, we haven't really tried.
Okay, there'll be a bit of a wry laugh there from Putty. Why didn't you?
Yeah, why didn't you try? That doesn't make any sense. Would you just kill people?
Well, you see, when I will say, can I get an insight check from you guys, all of you, on this, as you're dealing with Arcane?
Sure. Insight. 18.
18. What'd you get?
Waiting for roll 20 to open.
Yes, Max has no idea.
Three.
What you got 18.
I'm not even in the same room.
20 unnatural for me.
That's a 25.
Yeah, you're all very, very certain that. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, so you're all very certain. There's a slight unhingedness to the way Tarkin is speaking that you've not really noted before. He's always been fairly composed, even in moments of inflicting extreme violence. Like when he says, "Oh, we've not really tried," it's kind of like, "What the fuck are you asking me?" Attitude from him. Like he's rattled. You can tell.
Yeah, well, if that's
Except
the
for
case,
Max. Max has no idea.
I said, Tarkin, do you think for yourself, or this is a straightforward question, or do you just follow orders from above?
A bit of both. I mean, I was told to eliminate any threat, and when the Judge of the Raven Queen say eliminate, they do mean eliminate.
Right.
So, it wasn't really in my purview or
Didn't cross your
commands
mind.
to
Didn't cross your mind.
assist.
That, no.
Who am I to go against the orders of my superiors?
Who are you to think? You didn't even think. No.
You said you had a cleric nearby.
The Tenebrae, yes. Haven't heard from him. He's not responded to sending spells.
Would he have remove curse?
Potentially. I have it.
You have it. Well then, I
didn't have it
the
prepared when Max had the fucking crown on his head, but I have it prepared now.
I suggest the next time we get close to one of these infected, because that's what they are, they're infected, we try and figure out if we can turn them back.
Well, they're either infected or they're willing participants, one way or another. I suppose you may have a point.
Because if we know that we can turn people back, that means we have more swords in our hands and less swords in theirs. This is something I thought you would have thought of already.
Well, we'll see.
I am inclined for once in my life to agree with the noble. And, you know, in the natural world, generally there's disease and there's cure.
And this doesn't exactly seem to be a disease, if you ask me. It seems to be a corruption of sorts.
Well, you can have corrupted wounds. Whatever word you want to use, Tarkin the Thoughtless, it's just, you know what I'm saying. You understand. Buddy's really pissed with Tarkin at the minute, actually. He's taking his anxiety and worry out in Tarkin. He's like, whatever words you want to use doesn't
Are
change.
you, is he trying to disguise that at all, or is it kind of more of a...
No, he's just letting it out. It's just...
Yeah, okay, I'm just going to give an insight check for Tarkin on that. He's up for 7 to this. That is it's a 10, so he has got a 17. So yeah, he's aware that you were being kind of passively snippy with him there. Just going to give a quick roll. Okay, that's a 20. Buddy, what is your armor class?
15.
Yep, he strikes you across the face. Just back of the hand.
Do
Okay.
we see him
What-
moving towards Buddy to do that?
It's,
Because
I'm not actually looking on the map. He's face to face with Buddy right now, just for the sake of the roleplay. And it's more of a,
Yeah.
it's not to do damage, it's more of a
Wake up.
Yeah.
snap out of it. I am not your enemy here.
Buddy will grimace in his face and say, I know that you're not my enemy. But you're not being much fucking help, man.
There's very little I can do, but I'm stuck under the ground, same as you. I have been down here, I'd say at least 3 days longer than you. I am at the end of my wick with this shit.
Still be stuck back up in that other fucking place, only for us. Now, what are we here for? Can we just get it done as quick as possible?
There's nothing stopping you from leaving.
I don't want to leave. There is corruption, as you said. I've seen it. There is corruption in the land and the people, and I want to sort it. And I believe you do too, for your own warped reasons.
Yes, obviously I want to sort it.
Yeah. So get fucking on with it and sort it out.
Above the table, I've kind of forgotten why we're down here.
Essentially, there's
Yeah.
Tarkin had heard rumors that the corruption was spreading from here, and
Okay.
that is why he wanted you to come down so you could check it out. One second,
Okay,
I'm trying to
cool,
find
that's
my
fine.
notes on
That's
my
what I was-
PC about this because there's some stuff here that is relevant that
Yeah.
I could give, but for some reason my Obsidian Vault doesn't want to open again. So that's fun. Let's hope it's not done when it did the last time.
never trust Obsidian.
No, I've started to write out things physically, but I just forgot to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. We can move on from there. So, essentially, all right, as Tarkin, he kind of readjusts his gauntlet, which had slipped forward after striking Batty. He didn't hit you hard enough to actually cause any sort of pain. It was more of a, don't speak to me like that. He's trying to assert his station as, you know, a high cleric of the church. He's not used to people speaking back to him like this.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to spit any blood from the smack of the lips onto his boots, just his toe tip boots, before I say what I already said.
yeah.
And I'm not going to back down, but I'm not going to escalate any further either.
Yeah, could you guys just give me 2 minutes there? My dog is just barking like crazy downstairs. I just want to make sure he's not locked outside. I'm so sorry.
Absolutely.
No.
Right.
Mine does that all the time.
Yeah,
Sometimes
I just,
she'll
I
do
just
it and
think I had the
pretend.
door open. I think he just probably knocked it himself because he does that sometimes.
I'll turn to Arthur, if that's all right, when Carrick's away, and the guys, and say, have you been to this hollow place, Vertron's Hollow?
No.
Not yet. No.
I wonder if it's far.
We have heard of it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, is this a cut off the snake's head kind of business where we kill the big bad, like in the old stories, and everything becomes nice and dandy? And is that head there?
But how do we get
Possibly.
to the head if they keep making
Possibly.
more and more
But Quick
servants or-
just a question. So they take people, they indoctrinate them, brainwash them, whatever you want to call it, corrupt them. But they don't
they-
tend to kill people, do they? For no reason. Like they want people, so they're not killing them.
So as far as we know,
No.
they then send them back to convert more people.
Right.
Some
I don't
people
think we've heard anyone
are
being dead yet.
experimental. Some people are changed and corrupted even further. It also appears, which is why I've been very careful to discuss this at all with you, but the more you learn about this entity, the more it has effect on you,
Hmm.
which is the issue.
And how do we get to the head
Harry,
of the
we
snake?
can't hear a word you're saying.
Can't.
The dog tried to climb out from under a table. He was sat on, under the back thing, and he got like kind of stuck between the chair and the table. He could
Oh,
easily
no.
could have easily moved. He was just a husky being dramatic.
they do
And
that.
he just wanted attention. So what
The
was
dog
what was
I'm
discussion?
the dog I'm babysitting can't jump onto the couch unless it does a running jump, and it hasn't caught that.
Just tries
So every
hopping
now and
around
again,
in
so every now and again, she'll be able to get up here, and she does. She just hasn't caught. All she needs to do is run. But yes, we were kind of discussing: is this if we chop off the head of the snake, does the rest of the body die? Kind of
Oh,
situation.
with the cult.
Yeah.
The cult.
There's only one way to find out.
Mm.
You guys haven't. Well, actually, you've seen. I think, Buddy, you've seen imagery that indicates what the head of the snake is in the last session.
Okay.
That massive shadow that was above the dwarven king in the mirror when you flashed through his memories.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I don't know if chopping off the head of the
shut
snake now, what you would be thinking of that. Because that thing was like the size of a mountain.
Yeah, well, I think
Now-
if you're going to chop off the head of the snake, and I mean, this is back in conversation here, you need to know where to hit it. And I know it's obviously the head, but you know what I mean. Learn as much. Well, that's a catch-22, isn't it? Learn as much as possible without learning too much, and then finish it off.
Well, if we can get more rings, and I'd recommend that none of you make any deals. But I
Yes,
get
because I
more
learned it
rings.
so well for you. Arcane kind of chimes in slightly. Tell me, Arthur, do you know exactly who it is you've made a deal with? Or is it just whoever offered power? I'm actually quite curious. Because it might actually be helpful.
Look, do I know the name? I'm sorry.
The contract was
brain
signed.
has just-
No, you're good. The contract was signed
Yeah.
Azog, the War Omen.
And there was nothing in my contract that said I'm not allowed to mention the contract to other people.
Nope. He doesn't care.
The contract was an entity called Azog.
Paddy,
Yes.
you know exactly who this is. The war you love to talk about was waged against Azog and the Templars of Tempest
No way.
that he possessed.
Oh.
And the army they amassed, because he is the War Devil. The War Devil.
Buddy
He
will.
quite literally killed the God of War in one-on-one combat and took his portfolio.
But does Arthur say his real name when he's asked? Is the question I don't want to know.
Yeah, I did. I straight up said Azog.
Oh,
Yep.
shite.
Yeah.
Oh man! And then Archer's, Buddy's back will spasm in memory of the war, and he'll say, "Arthur, you don't, you fucking idiot. Do you know who? You clearly don't know who that is."
Is someone who's going to let me finish this task, and then once the task is over, I'm getting out of the deal.
I hope so, buddy. Well, you know, pal.
We'll see about that, won't we, boy?
Oh, you can shut the fuck up.
Don't forget
Not
you
you,
still owe
buddy.
me a favor.
Is he talking to you?
Yeah, if you want to give an insight check, or if he just tells you.
Well, I did
you say-
straight tell it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
straight up.
And
You
now,
can shut the fuck up.
have you realized you can talk in your head yet, or are you just outright speaking to him whenever you speak to him?
I think for most of the time he is, I can talk in my head.
But this
But
just
like when, when it's, I was gonna say when it's comedic, but that's Keen's answer. Yeah, when it's comedic, it's going to be out in the open. Yes. He's talking to me right now.
I'm sorry, did you say fucking Azog? Oh,
Yes, it's
this
a big
is
deal. I'm sorry. I don't know my devils very well.
The Sundered one. Oh, you're all fucked.
Hey,
Well, we
Darkin
already
is
knew
ca-
that.
I don't have
Darkin-
anybody talking in my head.
Tharkin looks like he's almost delirious. The laughter coming out of him, like it's like this mental strain that he's under. Just he kind of snapped for a second. He's like, "You realize your patron is a god killer, right?"
good. We need to kill
That's
something
Sam
that
handy,
is
yeah.
that is as close to a god on this plane as fucking possible.
And buddy, you know
Tarkin,
this as well.
Tarkin, why the hell should gods be immune from consequences of their
Well,
actions?
you see, Tempest.
Peasants die in their thousands.
Well, you
Gods
see,
live on.
Tempest is the god of war. He tends to keep battles balanced. When Azog,
Does he? Does he really?
well,
Says who?
put it this way, the
Is he
war
any
you
better than Azog?
Oh, I would believe so. He tends to,
From your point of view, anyway.
From my point of view, I mean, it's all subjective when it comes to terms of divinity, but he tended to ensure that wars waged were somewhat fair. He would tend to intervene otherwise. Azog tried to build the biggest fucking army the world has ever seen and wage war on this continent. As I'm sure you're aware.
I'm very well aware of it, Tarkin. Very too aware.
I mean,
I wish I was less aware.
that war waged for over 100 years. And yet, now all of you, like, the name Azog has kind of been struck from a lot of city records, that the people in the city don't like to invoke his name for the fact that they worry about if you name an entity, it gives it too much power. So all of you, like Kiva, you'd be aware. Max, you'd even to be some degree, like, you're not, like, your band of mercenaries aren't from Andromedus. They're kind of off Prometheus to the north, which is like, it's the northern country. Prometheus was kind of left out of the war because it was kind of more to the east that Azog kind of came in with. Basically, he ascended to the prime material plane. He infiltrated the Temple of Tempest, corrupted the majority of his paladins, and they turned because he promised them more power than Tempest was giving them, and then they decided to be like, oh yeah, we'll take that, and then killed their god. Like, chained him down and tore him apart. In punishment, when Azog was defeated by a party of adventurers about 100 years ago, he was split up into many different pieces and scattered across the country. Nobody really knows where the pieces are. They're protected. They're kept hidden by different sects. I'm explaining. Tarkin's kind of explaining this as I am. I'm just not doing the voice. Can you give me an insight check, real quick, Kane, as he says this about the scattered pieces?
Yeah, I think I've copped what you're about to say. Well, we'll see if Arthur's copped it.
What'd you get?
That is a dirty 20.
Okay. Your father has been sending people across the country, including yourself on occasion, to collect artifacts and bring them back for research to create weapons of great power. That dagger you have, that is made out of some sort of bone-like material, that is thrumming on your belt.
We're above lava, aren't we?
Yes.
I'm going to take out that dagger. And I'm going to put it over the lava. And see, is there any reaction?
No. Doesn't seem to care. You can feel you're being watched. No reaction.
See, how good is my sleight of hand? This is risky. And I know it's risky. I'm going to drop it.
Okay.
And then as quickly catch it in my second hand. Okay, so basically I'm dropping it.
So are you trying to hide this from the party or your patron?
The patron.
I mean, you can roll, but I'll be so honest, he's probably looking through your eyes as we speak.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, I don't know if you would know that. So
yeah, I don't think he would know that. I don't think let's say Hadrian Archer would cop that.
Hadrian definitely would have got
Um,
that. He's dead as fuck.
yeah. And my LARP character wouldn't cop that either. Yeah, no, he drop it. Yeah, so I'm gonna drop it and then catch it again, which I feel would be a sleight of hand check, correct?
Yep. Yeah.
So I just don't want to wrap.
Don't roll a 1, maybe. Well, we'll see what you get. Let's see.
I got a 13 and a
13
1.
and 1. Okay, so you catch it. You catch a blade first, so you're going to take 1 point of damage.
Cool.
It's just going to slide through your hand. You just cut yourself open. But you feel the wound instantly cauterize, as you do know this blade is like a lesser flame tongue.
Okay.
You've not used it yet. That is the effect
No.
it has. It was given to you as part of your pact, as the shard of bone that was in your pack transformed. You hear a voice in your head. He's like,
Go ahead, throw it in. It won't have much effect. You seriously think a packed weapon is so easily destroyed?
I'm gonna put it back into my belt.
Someone who's done nothing would grant you power. You're doing an awful lot to antagonize me. I thought we were friends.
And I'm saying this in my head. I thought you would enjoy a bit of conflict. Now that I know what you are.
There are different types of conflict.
No, there isn't. And I'm going to continue. I'm going to walk with the rest of the party.
okay. So yeah. Have you guys kind of moved away from the forge area as you're having this conversation, or are you still standing around the forges?
I would imagine.
We'll
we're
start
just
walking towards
starting to
wherever
walk.
else
Okay,
we're
so
going.
the
If
exit
we're able
there
to do
is
it.
there is no obvious exit, but what you do notice is there is this massive copper tube that runs into this, and there's a big hatch on it. And now you can see, as there are glass ports in it, it's an empty tube.
Okay.
That's not suspicious at all.
Tharkin kind of it kind of runs, and then at a right angle at the far end of the room heads into the wall and out. Tharkin goes, this is I know what this is. The dwarves, they would conceal their rate. It's copper in color, by the way. It's not actually made of copper. It's probably a much more durable metal. But the dwarves in some cities have these tunnels that run all along certain areas of import for deliveries. It's probably our best way out of here. And as I said, as it goes up at that right angle, it does go up.
As in up from the ground.
No, not up straight. It goes up at an angle.
Oh,
Like,
sorry.
Okay.
So back upwards. Like
Oh, is
it's
it
on
like
a,
one of those things you see sometimes in banks where they put the money in and it goes pshh, for them?
looks similar. But
Is there
people people
I
could
was
fit
going
in.
to say, is there a people size thing we can get in and go?
There's no things.
Damn.
You'd have to go open it and investigate to know any further. If anyone wants to try open it. Oh, now I will say the door does look very corroded. It's very ancient. It has not been opened in a very long time.
Just
There's not also value in here.
No, you've got the flares. I mean, there are a few weapons, but nothing looks magical at all.
Cool.
Like a few pieces of armor for anyone who may need armor, but like it's like dwarven make.
Is there any shoes? Because I still have no shoes.
You took the Dwargo shoes.
I didn't. I was very
Oh, you
specific
didn't
about
get
not
them.
taking it before he jumped up and got us.
Okay, so no, not really, to be honest. There are probably you've done the foot wrap thing. There's probably like where you see it like a bunch of armored boots. You could probably cut the sole off one of them. They might not fit you, but you could probably cut that off and then glue that in the wrap if you want to make it quick.
Yeah, something that'll just give me a
what
bit of.
What tool proficiencies do you have?
Oh, good God.
Yes, that doesn't sound quick.
No, it's more so to see if you'd know how to kind of fix them.
Now, where tool efficiencies and custom skills, nothing in there, only guidance.
You should have a proficiency in some sort of tool from your background normally. I'll just say give me a sleight of hand just to see how well you manage to secure them there, so they're not gonna You like loose flip flops.
And I argue for survival
I'd be surprised.
because I would be out in. Like I've been out training and
Yeah,
stuff.
I'll allow it. I'll allow survival.
Okay, phew. That's a bit better. Bet I roll a 1 now. Anyway.
Not dying, so yeah, survival.
So
What's
yeah,
that?
9.
9. As far as you know, the knot's gonna hold.
Okay.
We'll circle back to that at a later stage.
I shouldn't. Maybe I'll. Maybe I'll
Nah,
just
nah,
use
you don't. As far as you know, the knot's gonna hold. You can't do
Oh
anything.
God.
Could it? Yeah.
God damn it.
Is there any like them like smelting pot things that they have in Ireland?
Smelters, yeah. There's big massive vats that are full of molten metal or lava or whatever, you don't really know.
Is there smaller buckets that I could the idea is that I could get some lava poured on the door hinges or something, or the hinges on this thing?
That would definitely not assist in the way you think it would. I will tell you for free, that's probably gonna melt and seal the door even more.
Okay.
Go over and
Is
give
there
it
a
a
hammer?
clap.
We just hit
It's
the door?
it doesn't look like it's impossible to open. It's just it's like a fucking like a rusty cap
Max.
off like a metal screw.
Stand back.
Max,
Oh.
break
Get
the
the
door.
clobbering, Max.
Oh, it's time. It is time for some percussive maintenance.
Yeah.
Albert takes a swing.
Get peeved at the
Two-hander.
door, okay?
Two-hander
Warhammer, is it?
Warhammer.
On the door.
Yeah.
Okay, so you feel this reverberation go all the way up your body. Can you just roll the Warhammer damage, please? You're hitting metal on metal,
Yes.
so it's a
10.
10. Okay, yeah. You dent in the door. It's not open, but it's been dented. Feel free to keep wailing.
With
on it.
Eldritch Blast.
I'm going to keep going, yeah.
Okay, your Eldritch Blast glances off and bounces into the ceiling. It doesn't even affect
Okay.
it.
Fucking hell.
Buddy, can you help me here?
I
And
have a
I'll
feeling the
go over and
doors
I'll,
have probably magic-proofed that delivery system. It seems.
I'll hold on to the
Yeah.
whatever thing
It's
is
like a
called, the
big.
wheel.
It's yeah. It's like a door on a ship, like a ship, like with that
Yeah.
like spoke thing with like seals, pressure seal.
So while the other two are doing crazy shit, I'm gonna ask Buddy to come over with me and
Yep. Make a string check.
both try to pull it together.
Tarkin will give you guidance.
Has anyone tried just
What?
turning the handle?
Lovely.
That's what I'm trying
it
now.
looks rusty, but like, Tarkin gives you guidance. Give me strength checks because it is very heavy. You have a feeling that the golem was probably originally used to open this thing.
Okay.
Strength save
And what do you want me
Strength
to help
check.
you with, Kiva?
Open the door.
to turn the wheel on the door if it's stuck.
Yeah, if you
Oh, yeah.
one of you can give me a strength check with advantage and guidance, or both of you can roll separately. Only one of you will get guidance, and that will be Kiva. If that's the case.
I'll let Kiva pick that because she's leading that.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah. So
7 or 1. I think I
Ro-
might use some inspiration for that.
yeah, or you can roll your d4. Paddy's result as well. Paddy, you can roll.
Oh, you want me to roll
Oh,
strength?
okay.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, okay, 10. So if you want to roll your guidance real quick, because 2 10s might do something.
Okay. So, 4. 4.
4, 11, and a 10. Okay, so with that, they are fails, but not fail bad enough that you make the situation worse than yourself. So you do feel the door, it budges slightly and then catches again, and you just can't get it to go any further.
Oh, fuck
Come on,
this.
everybody, help.
Buddy's good. Buddy just roars and claws grow out at the end of his fingernails.
They do
And-
acid damage, right?
Yeah,
Okay, you rolled a hit.
it's
Not roll to hit, it's a flat, it's roll damage. It's a door.
so I think this is the first time I've used it.
I'm
10
sorry,
acid.
yeah, 10. So yeah, as you kind of how are you doing this?
Oh,
Are you
it's
grabbing
just,
and trying to melt, or
Yeah, he's just clawing at it. He's just clawing at it like a little caged beast, and it's just his fingernails have gone so hard they look like rusty old nails, and scraping hopefully into the metal
Yep.
and trying to rip it off.
so you don't manage to rip it off, but you do leave 2 long furrows in the metal, that your claws have dug through.
I'm going to
Okay.
whack it again.
Guys, can we all just turn the hatch together and see
I mean,
what
No,
happens?
whacking it.
No, like it's 10, 20 damage so far. I mean, you can whack it again. Yeah, rolled it.
I'm gonna whack it in a way that it kind of hits where these scratch marks are.
Yeah.
11.
You feel the hammer go, ting, and it pushes and it bends inwards, and you feel the metal flex and snap and give way. The hammer is now inside the door. There is another panel at the back, though. So like you're in where the locking mechanism is, inside the door with the hammer.
Okay.
You punctured a hole through it, but you're not through it. Like I said, it's a big fucking door.
It's a big thing door.
I mean, yeah.
You may as well keep going, Max. Give another couple of whacks.
Yeah, Buddy's catching his breath because it takes him a while to do this.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
whack.
Arthur's just taking his seat for this entire time, just watching.
Darkin's just
I
sat
tried.
there with his like the bridge of his nose pinched, and he's like, "It's an obvious solution." He's like kind of look on his face. He's like,
I'm gonna
"Well,
whack the handle now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna whack.
And now, are you whacking
I'm
the
gonna.
stove, or are you caving it in, or are you trying to whack it downwards?
I'm trying to whack it down.
Okay. Instead of rolling damage, can you just give me a strength check?
I can. Yeah, that is something I can do. 16.
Yeah.
No,
you
that's a save. Sorry.
Oh, what's your proficiency? Just
Take 3 off that.
13.
13.
Okay, yeah, well, 13 will say you. Yeah, it's already been loosened a bit. So as you smash down on one of the spokes, like the wheel lock on this door, it spins. So it turns and you hear it as the door, kind of like an airlock, just boink, and swings open. The smell is stale air, kind of just.
Door's open.
It's not been open in a
Max.
long time.
Nice job.
Inside, you see, if you peek in, somebody with dark vision, because it is dark in there, you'll see it's kind of, instead of just walking on the curved bottom, there's like a grated kind of floor surface. And then as it turns and goes up, there's like, it's at an angle that would be uncomfortable to walk at, but there's kind of like a ladder thing that goes up and up and up and up. Just for the maintenance on all. You do feel like whatever device is used to travel along this, because there's a rail, isn't present.
We better hope not, or we're gonna get.
Yeah.
It could be at a different stop somewhere.
I'll
Okay.
produce
Okay, let's
a
start
flame
walking.
to light it up for everyone, just to make sure everyone can see.
What are you casting? Produce time? Okay.
Just produce flame and
Yep.
carry it along.
Does this go
As
like
you-
in both directions? So
Does.
one way goes up and the other way goes
The other way just goes away.
away somewhere.
Yeah. Goes back kind of the way you've already come.
Then we need to go.
Up.
Yeah,
Tarkin-
well, roughly where you'd guess you are, because you did get a rough overview of the city as you kind of entered this place. There was a big wall that was blocked, and there was no visible gateway just from where you came into Khaz'am. Obviously, the gate isn't there, so there was back tunnels that lead through this tomb into this this kind of forge god's temple, and then down under into his forge, or like an ancient forge. So you're about maybe a kilometer downwards into the underground. The tunnel you went in did turn back on itself a few times, so you're not super far inwards. You'd guess you've probably crossed roughly from the proximity that you probably crossed under that wall, and are now somewhere under the main city.
Okay.
But you're quite a bit underground, so there's you can go up. You might find more. You kind of need to go up to find out. It's hard to tell. Even Tarkin's kind of like, I would guess we're under I don't have a map of this place, so I'm not exactly certain. I would guess we're somewhere under the Forge District, just given where the temple would be located, and on the other side of the wall for some reason. But, who knows why that is. Dwarves
Okay,
are
well, I'll be
strange
glad to get
creatures.
out of here.
Yeah, I mean, the only way forward is up.
That's right. Lead on there, Tarkin.
All right. And he'll kind of grab one of the rungs and start climbing. This will take a while.
Follow him.
Yeah, so what's the marching order?
Well,
So Tarkin's going first?
Arthur doesn't have dark vision, does he? So put him somewhere in the
No.
middle.
Neither Arthur nor Buddy have dark vision.
Oh, okay. So put them in the middle together,
Yeah,
maybe.
Alara will
I,
go kind
I
of.
don't either. I don't have dark vision, but I've got a lantern.
You are climbing. Now
I've
you can
been
affix the
using.
lantern. You can affix the lantern to your belt, but you can't use a
I've
torch.
got. Have
I'll
I
go
got a
last
lantern?
then.
I've got a torch. No, I've got a
Okay,
torch.
yeah, no, you can't use that because you're climbing. You need both hands.
Yeah.
I have the thing anyways for.
Yeah, your produce flame can like generate like a light that follows you. I'm fine with
Oh, yeah.
that.
Half
So,
elf has dark.
You do, yeah.
Yeah.
So Alara will go kind of in between Max and Arthur in the middle, and then Tartan's up front, Kiva and Buddy taking the rear.
Yeah.
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 This takes like you're climbing for about 2 to 3 hours. I'll say you can get like, look, it is strenuous activity, but I'm going to be nice and say you get a short rest during this period of time if you want to heal up.
Yeah. Yes.
This is a refreshing climb.
I wouldn't say that now, but it's just.
What have we got? Ooh,
And breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth.
ah.
Keep on climbing.
Oh.
Carrie, did you use any spell slots or anything last?
Nope. Only Eldritch Blasts.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, it's nothing like getting
Okay.
a short rest. I'm just cool.
Guys, party.
Okay, I used 2 hit dice.
Arthur, you look like a man that can sing. You want to give us a little tune as we're climbing here?
Sadly, I feel like any song that I could sing, the gods of write and copy would be very annoyed.
Yes, they are quite irritable gods in their own right. And also, any like when you're talking, it's a big fucking brassy copper tube. Any conversation you have in here echoes from probably miles. So, like Paddy, when you say that out loud, you hear your voice just miles down the tunnel, in either direction.
Maybe we should keep quiet, guys. Introspection. Talk to your head people.
If you have them. So
no, I prefer not to. He's a bit of a
can
dick.
Can you guys see on the map now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So about maybe 2 to 3 hours of climbing. Like there are places along the way you can kind of stop. That's where you get your kind of short rest in. Like it's not a straight. It narrows and straightens out for certain periods of time, and then it goes back up at an angle. And kind of at one point it turns back on itself and heads back up. You come out here. Now the room you're in is as it appears. You see this tube runs through it. There is a large, what looks to be like platform with chains that just go up into some dark void. And on it is a brazier that flares to life with that kind of mystical flame that Paddy saw earlier, that the skull powered. Or beneath it is this kind of like 4 rods kind of sticking out of what looks to be a podium that looks like it can twist. It's kind of like what they would have to lower an anchor on a ship. To the south of the room, there is a chair tucked into up against a wall with a tube kind of goes up and over it of a different make. It's much narrower than the one you were just in, and there are a number of levers and gaps beside them on the tables. The gaps look like they might be holes for cogs if you go over and inspect. What are you guys doing as you enter this room?
Checking for. Just looking around and listening.
Yep.
He was going to go up and have a look in these crates just to see strength in here.
Give me an
Cog
investigation
shaped.
check, please.
I was on the wrong. Roll 20. Investigation. 17.
17. Okay, yeah, you find a singular cog in that stack of crates. It is carved with a symbol. So the gear has like an anvil with a hammer crashing onto it in the middle.
I kind of hold it up and go, look. This goes down there, I think. I think we might need to find some more.
Looks like a symbol for a forge.
I thought exactly. What's this gray pipe system here?
Hard to tell.
No.
It looks like just pipes that are kind of coming up off this kind of platform that extends out that has the levers on it. Probably probably houses part of the mechanism or any chains that are connected to it.
Okay.
Hmm.
You check all these boxes, Kiva.
Yeah, I think so.
Fair enough.
Are you
Okay.
inspecting the kind of the area with the levers? Or or are you just looking at the pipes?
I just looked at the pipes and I was like, it's none really jumps
You
out
can't.
of it.
Yeah, they're like stone pipes with like tubes
Yeah.
with like got like that same dwarven metal kind of filigree and like connection points on it. They're like bolted together with like
Um,
heavy bolts that like are definitely never coming off unless you have the exact right tool.
Now that I'm near the chair and the,
You don't speak Dwarvish, I don't think, do you?
I don't think so, no. But I see
No.
that there's some writing there. No, I don't.
Oh, I do.
There is. Yep. So there's on the back of the chair. There's like a plaque. Think of like one of the the Irish Declaration plaques that are all over the place. It's kind of like that, kind of in style, brass plaque embedded into the back of the chair. Buddy, are you going up to read it then?
Yeah, I will,
follow.
because he knows he can read it. He can, and she can't. So.
Yeah. So this isn't an ancient dwarven script, so it is going to take you a bit longer than just your standard. But it reads, "Honor holds firm even when craft fails."
I'll read it out. I'll say, yeah, honor. Yeah, I'll read it out. Yeah, whatever the hell that means. Honor holds firm even when craft fails. That sounds a bit strange. That dwarves would kind of be willing to knock their. He's just kind
Especially
of talking,
around a forge.
knock their craft. They're quite proud of it. Honor fails. Honor holds. Sorry, yeah, honor holds. When craft fails. Interesting.
Well, dwarves are known for two things. They don't like to lie. They stick to their word, and they very proud of their craftsmanship.
Mm.
And how many holes did you say were here for cogs?
4.
4. Okay.
Mm.
And now that we're closer, we can't see any like under the
Yes.
tables or anything. Okay.
No, there's nothing. There's no table. It's just a wall that goes
okay.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
But
no
there are
like.
4. There are like 2 levers on either side of each lever. There's like slots for 2 gears.
There isn't by any chance like a little hollow in the chair or a little shelf with
Give me investigation.
convenient cogs sitting there. Investigation.
Yep.
Investigation. Here we go. 10.
10. Okay. You find nothing.
God,
You feel something that like you feel like it might be like a lip that pulls back on like the back of in like the front of the chair, but you just don't really get purchase on it. Nothing moves. So
Will I
maybe it's
try
just an
this one
indentation.
in one of the slots, buddy?
what are the slots like? Are they lined up together? Is it?
There's 2 slots on either
Sorry.
side. So yeah, there's
Is
no
there symbols
markings.
in the slots?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Stick it in. I mean, we don't want to lose it or drop it. But don't press any buttons just yet.
Okay. Well, I'll put it in the one right in front of me.
Which one is that?
Okay. So
There. So yeah, it'd be there. So it'll be on this side of the lever. Be
yeah.
the first
so
one.
can I write like little numbers or something so I know?
Yeah,
like,
I'll do that.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna put it
round.
into the one that's straight. So it would probably be number 2 or whatever.
2, 3, 4. Can you see those?
Yep.
Yeah, it'll be one on either side. You put it into number 2, so
A circle around it or something.
it doesn't really fit. But you kind of get it in, and then
Well, if it doesn't go in easily, I'm not gonna try and
you're not gonna
ram
push it.
in.
Okay. Yeah, so it
many
kind of like
jokes.
the gears don't really line up.
Okay, well then I will try it in number 1.
Okay, it does go in, But the issue is with number 1 is it's because the gears are too far apart. As it goes in and connects with something beneath, you get a jolt of electricity up through your arm. You're going to take 4 points of lightning damage.
Guys, this is fun. Come here.
What are you doing?
Your hair starts to stick up a bit.
I tried 1 and 2. I got a jolt from 1, but it didn't fit in either of them. So do you want to try 3 or 4?
Yeah, give it here to me.
Okay,
I'm gonna roll a D4. Hopefully it'll give me a 3 or a 4. I'll go with number 4.
4?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Nope.
Nothing.
So as you get it into, it goes into 4.
Hmm.
And
It
then
fits.
you feel, but it continues on further, and then the gears in 4 start to turn.
Oh.
Your hand gets crushed slightly for a second. You're going to take this many points of bludgeoning damage.
What did you say? 20?
This many.
Oh, oh, right, okay.
3.
3.
I was like,
your hand
whoa.
just gets geared up and crushed up a bit.
Oh, Jesus.
I told you it was
Christ.
fun.
Oh, well, I mean, 3 has to be the right one then, doesn't it?
You'd imagine so.
Process
Arthur
elimination.
here. Give it
It
here.
won't be
Give
the
it
last
here.
one.
Arthur, the noble, of course, always has to get it right
Yeah.
on the first go. Go on there, Arthur. Let's see what you get.
Do you know? Just to be clear, I'm not actually a noble. I'm just hanging around knobby people, and then I put it into the.
You keep calling us snobby people.
Yeah,
No, I'm crossing the
it
noble
clicks in-
snobby.
as it goes into number 3, it clicks, and then a golden glow starts to kind of emanate from it, and it begins to turn.
And see, that's how you do it.
Nicely done.
There are still 4 more slots. Do you
Okay,
nothing
let's look
else?
over in these boxes over this
Yeah.
side then.
Yep.
I don't want
Yes,
to look down
okay.
this hole, Carrick.
That is a chain that goes really, really far down. You cannot see the bottom.
Okay. And then up it goes through the ceiling?
Yep.
Uh,
There's no ceiling to go through. You just see a massive shaft that just goes up and up and up. It's an elevator shaft, you would imagine.
Oh, so above that
Yeah.
circle, the whole way up, there's a shaft.
No, above that platform, the circle's on.
So oh, there, that's what I meant.
That's
sorry.
fixed. That's like a hole in the platform that the chain runs through. What you see there is just like a cog system for pulling it up the chain.
Okay, interesting.
There's now it's not really in the map here because it's kind of cut off, but there's 3 of those. So there's one there, one in the top behind that kind of platformy thing,
Okay.
and then there's one that's kind of off here slightly. So it's fixed on 3 points
Okay.
that kind of all go up into the sky.
Okay.
Well,
And
the
you see
darkness.
this thing at the, shall we say, the kind of 12 o'clock point from the fire in the center?
Yes.
There. What is that?
It's kind of like it's like a rectangular kind of how would I describe it? It's kind of like a dais
Okay.
of sorts. Not a dais, it's kind of like an altar nearly. On it you see kind of repeat it again, the same honor holds firm even when craft fails. On it there is kind of like a golden circle at the top that has kind of like faint burnishing that looks like a hand has been placed on it many, many times.
Okay. And no, okay, yeah. So it sounds like, I mean, I'll give Arthur. You're the man for figuring things out. Did you not see this? Look at this little worn away kind of handprint. This, I wonder, is this like
I will say where the handprint, there are certain parts of it that look more worn. That looks like something specific was being pressed against this. Like it looks like I'll give it to you for free just because you have a high enough passive perception. It looks like a glove or a gauntlet of some sort has been pressed down onto this.
Oh, this technology stuff is bananas to me. But
It's dwarves for you.
yeah, but he's impressed, and he'll point it out because he's not used to tech really, even though he has been out of the thing, and he will point it out to Arthur.
Yeah, Arthur, if you want to go
it
over,
just
give me an investigation check.
happens to be near.
Yeah. Because Archer will probably figure this out, but my brain's being foggy today.
That's fine. Yep.
And also, I need to up his investigation at some point. That's a 16.
I'll say you get it with a 16. So, as you're kind of inspecting this, yeah, as I explained, it looks like it needs to be like a specific type of gauntlet or something needs to be pressed against this. You're thinking, like, I suppose logically, it's like a key of sorts. As you're investigating around, you do kind of look in this like pile of chains here that kind of is wrapped around the base of this kind of thing with the lever arms to turn. You find another one of the cogs. On that cog is the symbol of how would I explain it? It's like a symbol that would denote honor of sorts. So like it's two crossed hammers in a sense, and then the crown.
It's something that the dwarves always kind of call like the symbol for honor. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's not the actual rune, it's two hammers and then it's like a dwarven style crown above them. So honor,
Yeah, like if there's any dwarven houses
Buddy would be able to tell you, like that's like deemed like a very like that's like a medal that dwarven soldiers would get.
Okay.
So like their medal honor essentially.
Was it craft before honor or honor before craft?
When honor holds when craft fails. So the other symbol was kind of a crafty symbol.
Honor holds firm even when craft fails. Is the exact thing.
Okay. So honor is either going to be 2 or 4.
2 or 4. Okay.
What? I don't.
Okay, I mean you can just do it again where you check each slot. You might take some damage.
Well, see, now you're making me think this is the Monty Hall problem, where if we go 1, because you know the answer.
Yeah. maybe it's just the 3 cogs are a symbol for honor. Honor holds a symbol for hold, like hands or something, and then craft is in 3. Craft fails, some kind of symbol for failure. That would be my thoughts.
Okay, then where's this? So you think it's going to number 1?
If I'm right, yeah, and if I'm not, well, then sorry for you.
Something will happen. Something might happen.
I'm gonna put it into number 1.
Yep, clicks in. Starts to rotate.
Oh, nice. I might be right.
Okay. So we need to find 2 more.
Yep. Well, you think?
I rolled a 10, which is
those
very
boxes,
good.
You don't really see anything. You're kind of tossing. You're kind of lumbering through boxes. Some of them kind of slip out from underneath you and spill over. You're not really having much luck finding any of them. Like a lot of it's just old rusted supplies, like lengths of rope, bits of chain, not like massive chain. Yeah, there are actually some massive chain links, like one-offs that would potentially go into this machine for repair, a number of other kind of pieces, but nothing of huge use.
Guys, somebody help. I have a headache and I can't really look properly.
Why do you got a headache?
Because I hate
not a button or something.
Being here.
Is there?
There's 2 levers.
There's 2 levers, yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna pull one.
Doesn't move. Doesn't budge at all.
I'm gonna try. Both of them are not moving.
Well, you're looking either side. They're missing a cog on either side. That's probably part of the mechanism that holds.
Okay. So you do need 2 more then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there was a little thing I couldn't quite get my fingers into on the chair here.
You thought it might have been just a groove in the rock, but you never know.
I will have
Maybe
a look.
Max should give it a whack.
Yeah, you could try.
I'm gonna investigate it first.
Yep.
Yeah, I really need to pump up this investigation at some point. 18.
Yeah, you find the groove he's talking about. You can see that it's definitely something that would like come out of the chair, but with that investigation, like you don't get it open, but there's definitely like a draw or something here that comes out of the chair.
Max, get over here, Max. We need something opened.
All I've been doing is kicking these boxes over that have already been searched, and just like.
Do you want, Max? You're doing a great job with those boxes, but you want to come over here?
What?
Over here.
Well, hold on. Maybe we should get Tarkin out before we start chopping.
No.
I'll let Max do it, but Arthur, just stand well back. Let the Let the man work. If you get my drift.
What do you want?
I want
Well,
you to
the-
open that chair.
The chair clearly has
Open the
something in it.
Open the chair.
Open the chair.
You sit in a chair.
Yes.
This is
well,
true.
You
I
don't
don't
open
want
a chair. You open a door.
This is true. You do sit in a chair.
You sit in a chair.
See that the chair. See how the chair exists as a chair. I no
Yeah.
longer want it to exist as a chair.
What do you want it to exist as?
I want it to be like pieces of wood.
It's not made of wood. It's made of like solid like granite. It's a.
It's not made of wood.
fucking
It's made of solid granite.
Well,
or
that
some
makes
really
it even
durable
better.
stone.
I want it to be, stone. And
This-
just
It's already
pieces of
stone.
this
It's already pieces of stone.
I will say, in this episode alone, you've encountered both Vox Machina's greatest enemy, a door, and the Mighty Nine's greatest enemy, a chair. That are both very easily solved if you just look. So, like,
Easily
you
solved with
guys
an axe. We're doing the right thing.
do
It's
what you
working.
think. Dark and Will just say, I mean, you could. I mean, are we sure smashing the chairs? It might fuck up the mechanism.
Smash
I
the
imagine
chair.
it's a bad idea.
Look, if you
Why
want the
would they
chair
put a
smashing, just
mechanism
say
in
you
the
want
chair?
the chair smashing. And I'll
I
whack
think I
it.
did say I want.
Max,
but
if
no,
you
wait,
come over and
Oh, no, you
smash
said
these
you wanted-
boxes,
No, I whacked it.
Whacked it, good man.
Your hammer glances off and does absolutely like nothing.
Duh.
This is incredibly well made dwarven stone.
Okay,
Have a
so
go at the
talking, where do
boxes
you
over
think the
here.
fucking chair goes?
Well, have you considered sitting in the chair?
That's what you do with chairs.
It is.
Okay, I'm going to sit in the fucking chair. I'm going to sit on the chair.
It's a dwarven chair, not a fucking chair.
Yeah, that would be very uncomfortable. It's made of solid stone.
Depends.
As you
who
sit in
are.
the chair, it does sink slightly, though.
It could be.
could be a mine.
No, this does feel like a chair I've sat in before, actually. At parties I'm not allowed to talk about.
Oh,
Is there a click
Oh,
rent on when it
oh,
goes
no.
down?
there is a click. Nothing else happens, but there's a click.
I'm gonna back away.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna blow up.
No, I don't think it's going to blow up.
You reached the drawer, Arthur, from where you're sitting.
I don't see any magic on it, so whatever it is clearly mechanical.
A mechanical bomb.
I'm gonna go look for. I'm gonna try and reach for this drawer that Buddy can see.
Yes. You have to reach down between your legs. So
I
from
do
the
that.
behind angle,
Nope.
it looks really weird.
Oh, this really is reminding me of that chair.
Oh no!
Okay,
Yeah, the drawer opens.
is there another cog in the chair?
You're two.
Just two.
Yes.
Okay, so this is better than what was in there last time. Okay.
One has
Go
the symbol
wreak havoc.
of a one has the symbol of a broken cog on it. The other one has the symbol of like a shield.
I'd say that fits with what I was saying, Arthur. Honor holds.
I think you were right. Hmm.
So, and then when craft fails. So, fail the broken thing, number 4,
Yeah.
and the other one, number 2. Shield, number 2.
I do as Buddy says.
So you get off the chair.
Oh.
Huh?
Do you know what? Just in case.
No.
I'm gonna hand this to you.
No. You already spoke. You said you get off the chair.
I
You said
did.
you do what Buddy says. You got off the chair.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I got
step
off
back
the chair.
a little bit further.
Absolutely.
I do get out of the
nothing
Mean
happens.
DM.
It just pops
So-
back up. As it pops back up, it kind of shoves you off a bit, but like nothing happens beyond that.
It's like Buckaroo.
Yeah, or one of them fold out arms. You know, the ones that. I don't know what you
It kind of
call them.
hurts. It kind of hurts because it gets you right in the tailbone, so it isn't very pleasant. But like you're fine.
Yeah, it's
Listen,
my
listen.
pants
Max
still
put it in my head that the chair
Um,
explodes, and I kind of wanted to play with that.
Yeah.
I was honestly, I was thinking, should I make the chair explode? But nah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you want to fit those in, where are you thinking about putting them? Shield. And
Where Buddy
broken
told me to
cog.
put.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shield,
where Buddy told me.
Yeah, so that's 2 and 4. Shield and 2, cog and 4. Correct?
Yeah.
Yes, because it's honor holes when craft fails. So
Yep.
that's my thoughts.
So all the 4 slots start to glow golden, and they start turning, and you hear a clink clink as you see the levers. They slightly sway a bit, like as if they've been loosened.
All right. Any writing on the levers?
Nope.
Levers? No. Okay. Well,
Pull a lever crown.
I mean, Arthur, you took the risk of putting them in. Do you want to have the fun of trying the levers?
Oh, do you know what? Curiosity.
Go on.
You could
Give 'em a
only
tug.
you'll need to
Cat.
put. You'll only be able to pull one at a time yourself. They're just a bit. I know on the map they look kind of close, but they would be a bit too far to kind of just do
Bloody,
that.
do you
Like you
want
wouldn't
to
get
help
you
me
wouldn't
out
be
on
able to
this?
get the angle to.
Yeah,
Because your arms
yeah.
are straightforward.
Are we trying to go up or down, by the way?
I would say
Up.
up into the city.
Up. So
Yeah.
I'm
Any
assuming.
further down, we'll probably end up in the Underdark, and I can't imagine that's where we want to go.
We pushed them
And
at the
as-
same time.
Yeah. He's doing it, he goes, curiosity may have killed a cat, but success brought it back. Because, that's actually how that saying ends. And does it work?
Yeah, the pipe in the middle splits, pulls apart, and inside, on like a kind of metal, kind of raised up thing, is a gauntlet.
Oh, phew! I thought we broke it.
Oh, okay, that's,
It's just like a dwarven made, like kind of that golden metal that's common with dwarves. Gauntlet, but what's different is it doesn't actually look like it's armor. It looks more like it's a piece of technology, nearly dwarven tech. It's the back plate on the hand, and then on each of the fingers there is like small plates on the tops, but they're not like fixed in a way that they provide you much protection. Like if you got hit in the hand, it's going to just glance down through, probably chop your fingers. So it's not armor per se, but the metal on it and on the palm, there's like a metal disc kind of in the palm, like a circle. It kind of looks like an Iron Man repulsor to a degree, but it's just a circle.
I'm
Of
gonna
like that
put it
same
on.
metallic metal. Okay, you can, while wearing this, you can cast the Shocking Grasp cantrip. That immediately flashes into your brain.
Huh.
As you kind of raise your hands, electricity arcs from the fingers to the circle in the middle.
I think my father's trying to make something like this.
He is.
Well, now you're going up
Interesting.
on them. Going up on them, Arthur. Come on.
He probably fucking stole it from the dwarves in the first place.
He tends to do that.
Wouldn't stand too close to that.
Well,
bloody
what I'll
chain.
say is, like, there are runes carved into it, so it is like when I say it's tech, it is magic. Whereas what he's doing is actually like, finding material like
Science.
crystals that it's science in the sense he's finding like naturally charged crystals that fucking generate shocks, that kind of thing. Science in the fantasy way.
Tech with some hexes in it. You could call it hex tech.
Exactly.
No. Don't mess with that.
Mm.
I am giving your father a giant hammer now, though, if you ever fight him.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's happening.
Yeah.
So
Everybody
then,
on.
when you look at those markings, that does look like kind of the thing on the elevator. Like that's where the burnishing is like where the lightning is kind of onto it. I'll give that to you for free.
Cool. I think it's time. So I kind of gesture everyone to go onto the platform.
Yes.
And go to where I saw, where Buddy pointed out the.
Now, before I
hamlet.
begin, does anyone have a fear of elevators?
I think if anyone, I think Buddy would have a slight fear. I mean, it is completely unnatural.
Oh yeah, it's metal, entirely metal.
He's
There's no
never been on one in his life.
No, and you're suspended. Even as you step onto it, it feels solid now, but as you kind of put your hand onto this metal ring, you feel it zap on, and you feel like shifting stone beneath your feet as whatever is supporting the elevator is removed, and the chains take the tension. So you hear it drops a few, like a foot, and sways slightly. Doesn't move up though. You do see now, though, from that thing in the center with the brazier on it, like rods extend from there's like just like ram's heads that like their jaws open and like handles extend out from them.
Okay. So do I have to hold the thing and then everyone else has to turn it?
You've just unlocked it, is what you would gather.
Okay. If
Four
I
of us
let
need to
go,
turn
does
it.
it?
No.
If I let go, does it back
No.
again lock?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's you jolt it, and then if you jolt it again, you'd assume probably.
Okay, cool. Okay, so
Somebody's
Up
going to
we
need
go.
the mechanism needs to be manually turned though.
hey Max, do you want to help us out here?
No.
Okay, then we can just sit
No.
here and die in the cold and the dark.
I mean, none of you have tried to turn it yet, so you don't know if it's even hard to turn. It's a big assumption.
Tarkin, do you want to give us a hand?
Yeah,
for
of
once?
course.
Yeah.
Could be
Looks
really well
straightforward.
geared.
Yeah, Darkin puts his hand against it, and it does just move.
Ah, okay.
It's dwarven. It's dwarven made. Of course, it's gonna be like fucking good.
Yes.
Like
He
it,
was
the-
going to sit. He was just going to sit down cross-legged on the floor because she'd never been in one of these things either, and she's kind of not
yeah,
comfortable,
it's
but
sway-
she doesn't
it
want
does
anybody to know.
sway a bit as you. So it is quite slow, and
I'm not
this is a
convinced
massive
anyone's been
platform.
on this.
You would assume, Buddy, yourself, just for your knowledge and that flashback, you're getting like more pieces of that memory are kind of flashing forward to your mind. This was used to transport dwarven like soldiers down from the city down into the underneath and then down further
Okay.
for if they need to go down into the underdark.
So Buddy is lying kind of like his legs are standing, but from his waist he's lying on this altar thing days, and he's kind of holding on, cheek flat against it,
Oh.
kind of afraid, and he's unnecessarily shouting about what he has seen and how similar this is to the others.
Yeah. And as you kind of you've now kind of left this cavern that this room was built into, it opens up and you're just in void, in darkness. Sheer drops. And this is taking a very long time. Tarkin's pushing it on his own, so it's probably going a bit slower than it would, but it just drops. The both sides, the walls vanish out. Like they kind of slowly but surely, like they kind of like slope outwards into this massive cavern, and it's like this thing is free hanging from the sky. Every now and again, just this like it's almost like a current of wind that you have no idea is how it's gotten down here. Probably trapped in some cave and rushed down. Shakes this thing slightly. It's well built enough that like unless you're standing right on the edge, you have nothing to worry about. And there is a lip that's about a foot tall on the edge of this thing to kind of catch your boot. That if you are about like you kind of know you're standing at the edge. It's about like a curb almost.
Let's just kind of as Max as I slip back away from the edge towards the
I
middle.
would suggest so because at this stage you're maybe about at least
let's-
200 feet over the like you can't see anymore, but like you'd guess from the time you've traveled and when you could see the land, you're at least 200 feet from the nearest surface beneath you. So if you fell off, that's that.
Eva's got her eyes closed and she's just imagining she's like in a forest. That's
Probably
what the
getting
breeze is.
closing your eyes in an elevator. That's a surefire way to get motion sickness.
No, she's zoning out and she's going somewhere
Your
else.
monk,
She's
you're kind of
going-
using your monk restful
Yeah,
mind.
but she's
thing.
also shouting, "Can somebody help Tarkin before I puke over the side of this
yeah.
thing?"
I'm pushing.
Yep.
Pushing.
As Max
Helping
starts to
now.
push, it does start to go faster, but it's still taking quite a while. After maybe about half an hour, you begin to see coming into view another tunnel shaft that you kind of begin to come up into as you believe you're probably close to the city now at this stage. Just when you from the distance traveled, you'd gather you're getting up there. Pipes start to show in the walls, you know, as they are still a bit far away from the thing, they're not bordering on the elevator. And you do see after a bit, as you kind of begin to approach, there's wooden platforms built across the top of some of these pipes. And as you begin to near them, wood wouldn't be super common down here, at least not from dwarven built structures. You guys be well aware of that. And as you begin to pull in forwards, you hear, do any of you speak Draconic? I know Alara does.
Don't think I do.
No.
I do, yeah.
Yep, you hear.
Ah! Oh, fuck. Ah!
The Great Machine! The Great Machine! Get the weapons. And then we're going to take a break.
Oh, God damn it.
Ugh.
Brilliant.
Oh, God. Okay.
Hey, Marcy Devine, thanks for... or are we already on break?
No, it's about to
All
go
right,
now. Wait,
grand.
say
Marcy
bye.
Devine, thanks for hopping in. Their first time chatter, welcome in. We're playing 5th edition. This is my own homebrew world called Andromedus. Yeah, no, this lift is definitely a health and safety matter. Sorry, chat, I've been a bit inattentive of you today because this is a session that I have a lot of notes and stuff written for and technical bits because it's an elevator and I did research. So we'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes there. Just quick, rehydrate, get food or snacks, whatever break, and we'll be right back to you. Hey guys, welcome back. It is I, Carrick, the GM for this game. No cold after break opening. We're just gonna go straight into some blurbs and stuff. So, coming up this week, we have a few things. I believe this Thursday, for 3 Thursdays in a row stream, which is so rare for us. Normally, it's like once a month or once every 2 weeks Thursdays with those are one shots. But we have Dice Sized Tales coming back with episode 4, Whispers. So, after eating a good meal and getting some well-deserved, it says breath, but I assume mean rest, the party hits the streets of Velthollow once more. Their destination lies deep in the quarantine zone where Alice Kira has learned the local chapter of the Thieves Guild resides. Will the party be able to make contact and find more about Thrax Ragoth and their weaponized spore plague? Find out on October 16th, which is 2 days from now. That campaign is really cool. Craig is doing an amazing job. As always, Craig's a great GM, and do check it out. And if you have time between now and Thursday, watch the VODs. I think they're all up on YouTube. In general, watch more of our VODs. Give us a follow on YouTube or a subscription on YouTube. You know, show some support. We'd appreciate it. Following that, Friday, we have a very special guest taking the GMC on our Friday. The one, the only, Drew, one of the organizers of AdventureCon. You guys know at this stage here at DC, we love AdventureCon. We've been at them every year. They're we're great. They're great supporters of us as a channel, and we're obviously great supporters of the great cause that they do. You know, the Athenry Club there for the getting young people involved in D&D. AdventureCon, I believe, is generally run as a massive kind of fundraiser towards that. I've unfortunately not been lucky enough to go myself, but I know quite a few of our people here on the EC have. I know Kate has, Dave has, Fona, a few others. It's always a great event. And if you're ever looking to, say hi to us, as long as we're not running games, if you run into some of us down there when it is on, we're always happy to have a chat. So Drew will be running whisking us off to the lands of Blue Mist and running the Old Gods of Appalachia, as I believe that is pronounced, not Appalachia, as I've ever said it. So, 1910, Appalachia, a group of childhood friends bonded by a summer of adventures, tragedy, and secret debt, reunited 20 years later by more tragedy. Their O has come due, and it's time to repay their debt. Will they survive together, or will the years apart prove too much? That sounds like the setup to a Stephen King novel. So that's going to be probably horrifying. So do tune in and have a look at that there. From what I've heard from the people that are involved, it's going to be a lot of fun. There's like some shenanigans afoot with like different timelines, apparently. I've heard. I'm not going to give too much away. But some cool shit. I know next to nothing about the system, so if I'm free on Friday, I will certainly be watching it because it sounds so interesting. I was quite heartbroken when I found out that table was full up because I really love the like Appalachia lore and like all the creepy shit that I'm not going to name the names of because you're not supposed to, especially not when you live near a forest, which I do. So, without further ado, that is all we've come up this week. Next week we are back with on Tuesday we will have our where's it gone? The other Tuesday game against the Crimson Queen, which is coming back Tuesday, October 21st, after returning to the triumphant to Drakengard. The party settled in for a night of well-deserved drinking before heading to bed for some much-needed rest. However, they found their dreams plagued by visions of fire and war. That's normal with the tabletop game. Throughout the nightmare, two strange yet familiar shadows fought by their side. Little do they know, these shadows are making their way towards Drakengard as they sleep. That's Ben's not so subtle way of saying there may be new players coming into that game against Crimson Queen next session. So if you are looking for an onboarding point, I feel like when new cast members join is always a great session. So if you've missed it up to now, they're at the end of an arc. They're about to start into another arc. There's new people that are also new to the game to join. So definitely a great onboard point if you want to start watching that stream, but you've not had the time. So that is all I have for blurbs and announcements. I want to say a massive thank you once again to Kate for keeping us on the air and the likes. I'd also like to shout out from our Patreon shout outs, because I forgot to do that at the top of the show. Gunslinger, who has been a massive supporter of the channel. He has been a member of our Patreon since we opened it. So massive thank you, Gunslinger. We always appreciate the support. So let's get into it. You guys, I'm going to move you onto another map. As you kind of accelerate upwards towards the elevator shaft, and you are now here. I'm going to drop these on. Plays party. If you want to just distribute yourself how you will be on the elevator. Max and Tarkin, you're pushing the thing, so you'll be kind of in the middle. Arthur, you would be down here with the dais, I think, unless you've moved since.
Oh no, I would be where. Yeah.
Yeah. Alara's kind of near the middle. She's not really pushing. She's just kind of out of the way, but in the middle. And Kiva, you put yourself where you want to be when you were in the fetal position. So, what you guys see, it's pretty gruesome. Hopping off this platform, as you see these massive hooks are launched into the chain mechanism, and they pull it, mooring the thing to the side. The elevator lurches and is pulled at like a 15-degree angle, so now there's a slight slope as these hooks hook in and reef it towards the platform. As you see above, first of all, I'm just going to move them onto the token layer. A bunch of fucking kobolds. I'm going to shift see the big one. You see, one of them is a fucking massive unit of a kobold with two heads, like both kind of snapping and snarling at each other. And it has these two massive like chains with hooks in the end that it's pulled towards and is then slammed them down, wrapping them around the pipe. And one of their heads goes, "Yeah, let's fucking eat them. No, to the boss. Nah, no, the boss." And the other ones are kind of chittering away, readying their weapons. And I am going to drop up the turn order to change the music, and I'm going to need you guys to roll initiative.
I'm really hoping I go first.
Hate rolling high initiatives.
Here,
Boom,
come on.
boom, 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 ba-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Are we? Oh, I need to roll for Tharkin and for Alara, but my map keeps fucking half whiting out, which is really annoying. Sheesh.
Nice.
Initiative. Okay, we're on a sort descending, and we have at the top of the turn order is something that it should not have actually been moved, but sure, look, it is. I'm just gonna make a quick stealth check. Where? Okay, that's yep. You don't see this happening. I'm just gonna move him off the turn order. And he vanishes. You see one of the kobolds kind of just duck down behind the other ones, and you don't see him emerge. And he is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, and you don't see him. You hear footsteps kind of clanging, but you don't know where this kobold has gone, essentially, as it kind of disappears and moves. Buddy, you are up next.
Oh yeah, so Buddy is clambering. He was bent double over that, and he's kind of crawling this way. We'll say just for well, it won't affect the speed anyways.
Sorry, Marcy the Bean, thank you for the follow.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's crawling to here, and he's looking up like looking across at them. These are on a level with us at the moment.
Slightly above, but like. Yeah, you could get up there. It tilted, so it listed when they pulled up, so that it's kind of like clipped onto the edge of the thing. So yeah, you could run up the slope. Just
he's kind of crawling, anyways.
The way I'd say, you really don't want to get knocked prone while on the elevator right now. You'll probably roll off or start to.
Even with the what? Oh, okay.
Yeah, like you'll hit the curb. It's only like less than a foot. Like it's a small curb. You thunk and over. It'd give you a good grip, so you get it at low DC save, but it's,
cool beans. So
it's an environmental hazard, as they say.
He'll steady himself, and then he's going to cast Dust Devil. So just from under his fingers, he's going to like just dig a little bit of dust and flick it into the air. And he's going to, it's 6-foot range, so cube of air. Elemental force that resembles a dust devil. We'll just say it doesn't have to be a dust devil, just a tornado, right, for the sake of it. and it will. Sorry, I'll read it out here. Creature that ends a turn within 5 feet of. Oh, I hate this turn. Dust Devil must make a strength saving throw. On failed save, the creature takes 1d8 bludgeoning damage and is pushed 10 feet away from the Dust Devil. Successful save,
are
half
you within
damage.
30 feet of this guy that's hiding? Let me see.
Just pop that in there.
Within 60.
Level 2.
You
Does it do?
are. Oh, you're just out of it. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, where'd you pop the dust devil down?
So I'm gonna pop it. So it's when they end their turn. That's not what I was expecting.
Yeah, if you just want to draw on the map where it is.
Yeah. Give me 1 second here now. I think I'm gonna probably place it here. Oh, that's not.
Yeah, if you want to just use the drawing tool instead, just so I can know exactly where it is.
Kind of go here.
Yeah.
And the idea is.
Just out of curiosity, what level spell is that?
Level 2.
Okay.
And that, yeah. That's it. So if they end their turn within 5 foot of that, it will have its effect, hopefully. It'll be a strength saving throw. Fail save, 1d8 bludgeoning, and push 10 feet away from the dust level. Successful save, just half damage and not pushed.
Okay, yeah, that is cool. Give me 2 seconds here now. I'm just looking up the effect of the elevator on the layer actions. I have it written down here somewhere. Okay, so as the elevator is kind of being restrained and pulled, it shudders slightly. Can I get you all to make a DC 10 dexterity saving throw, please?
Next, save.
Okay, Tarkin fails.
Oops.
Anyone who
Tarkin dies, I'm going to be very annoyed.
He doesn't die yet. Depends on what happens after.
What's the DC?
It's 10.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, you see Thark, as the elevator shudders, it kind of like it's like the chains kind of swing out a bit slightly and then they get pulled back. There is obviously some sort of mechanism that this two-headed kobold is activated to do this. There it kind of came loose a bit. It shakes, the elevator swings back kind of out towards the void there and the wall, impacts with the wall, shakes, and swings back towards the chains retighten. Tharkin, in this moment of shaking, his foot slips out from underneath him and he starts to roll. So, on his turn, he will need to make a save, or he will end up over the edge potentially if he rolls far enough. So that is it. Arthur, you're up.
Would it be an object interaction to just touch the chain again and lock the elevator in place?
I will say you are not at a standard elevator dock right now. This is clearly an ambush point the kobolds have set up.
Okay, so as far as I know, it has to be at a specific spot. It's not just...
It would be an action to interact with the dais.
Yeah.
But you don't know whether it would work or not. So I'm not going to say you can't do it. But you would tell, I'll give you, just because your character isn't dumb, you have a decent intelligence score, that you know that this isn't like an official stop. You can see that these pipes are obviously just pipes that are probably parts of the mechanism in the shaft, or some other mechanism nearby to the surface. Because you can see up above you now, like as the walls extend up, it does start to turn to stone, like more like carved stone a bit further up, like at the very limits of your vision. So you're coming up to something, or the start of coming up to something. This is obviously just something just below it that the kobolds have set up an ambush point in.
Cool. The hooks that they have in place.
Yes.
Do I think I could shoot them?
No. They're very heavy duty metal. Like, they're not kobold make. They've looted them from somewhere. If you want to give me a quick, just insight check to see if you could kind of gather their purpose. It's not your action. I'll just give it to you just for.
Yeah. That's only a 13.
I'll give it to you. When you were looking at the things down below, you did see kind of evidence of these. They're not really chains. They're thick woven cable at the end of these massive they're like claws that snatch around the chains.
Mm.
You would assume these are dwarven things made for repairs in the elevator, for securing it to walls. Like it smash into the rock on one side while the elevators, like say for example, if something gets damaged mid-transit, they'd use it to stabilize the elevator. So they're pretty hard to remove. You probably need to interact with the device, which you would assume is in with the kobolds.
Fair. Okay, so with that,
in fact, I will put on the foreground where those cables are just for your sake. I'll just draw them on. If my map would start loading properly, that would be great, because it keeps loading half the map. There.
get enough space there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like that there's these two massive like kind of clamps around the chains, and the cables are pulling it taut to kind of keep it to the side.
Cool. So I'm going to instead then. Not.
Hey with the Charlie Sheen joke and Kate with the elevates the story joke. Jesus. Is that what are you doing with your turn then?
So I'm going to go here.
Yes.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast this guy here.
Okay, here, yeah, you
twice.
can roll the hit. I will say, you recognize the equipment this kobold has.
Okay.
There's a jar that's on his hip.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm just like, nah, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
In
This feels personal. Yeah.
16.
Hits.
22.
Hits. Roll your damage.
Oh, ignore the
Don't
sneak
get
attack.
sneak. Yeah, you don't get sneaks. You do 16
yeah.
points damage. Yeah, it's a solid hit. He seems mostly
and
fine.
he gets pushed. He gets pushed 20 feet.
5, 10. I'm gonna give him a save as he goes off the edge.
Yeah.
DC 14. Shit. Do I have an inspiration? I do. I'm gonna use that.
Fair. Ah, bastards.
Oh.
Nah, I don't want. Nah. It was a joke I've set up with this guy, and I'm not letting him go. Yeah, you see him go, and as he flies back, you see this plank, and he just catches it with his tail. It kind of wraps around the plank, and you can see him like kind of from under the platform looking up at you, and he just raises a scaly middle finger.
I'm going to fucking kill you, and I'm going to actually bonus action dash closer.
Yeah. Are you moving off the elevator, or?
I'm staying on the elevator.
Okay, does the dust devil affect friendlies?
It's within 5 feet of us, so he goes another square it will.
Okay, cool. I'm not.
Up next, you see appearing out from behind a crate is a kobold with kind of a staff of sorts. He's gonna step out. He was hidden. He rolled a stealth. If I move him up, one of two guys that rolled stealth. And he is going to reach out, seeing this, and he knows that this is a swirling thing of magic. He's going to reach out and he's going to cast Dispel Magic on your Dust Devil.
Okay.
And as it's a 3rd level spell against the 2nd level, unfortunately, the Dust Devil just goes.
Poof.
And in Draconic, Kiwi and Alara will understand this. He'll bark out something like, something along the lines of calling you, Filthy Wilderman, because he knows that's wild magic, like wild wilderness. He's giving out to you for being a druid.
Names.
Sorry about that, Paddy, but unfortunately, when I have somebody with
That's okay,
the
that's okay.
spell, I kind of with something like that, you know, they're not gonna. They're kobolds aren't goblins. They're not stupid.
They're trying to survive.
Exactly. They're hungry and they have to feed something else. Okay, up next we have the turn order wherever it's gone, and there we have Alara. Alara doesn't really want to kill these things because she doesn't like to kill people, so she's gonna go 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, and she's gonna point at this clamp, having kind of looked at it. She's gonna cast a ray of frost on it to try weaken the metal because she wants to just get out of here, which hits. It frosts over. We'll see. That's what she does with her turn. Kiva, you're up.
So, firstly, I'm going to move. What is it? 45, 10, 50. Is it 35?
Tarkin kind of rolls past you
Sorry, is it
because all turns happen at the same time, so he's tumbling.
I'm just gonna go this far, and all I've really got for distance is short bow, so I will do that because I'm kind of taking let's not get off the elevator for now anyway. That's a 14.
Who are you aiming at?
Oh, sorry. The guy to the, hold on, I'm trying to
The big guy or
figure out-
the little guy?
the little guy, because I don't think I'll get the big guy. This guy here.
Wasn't? Yeah. Let me see. I normally have their ACs written down, but I didn't. No, unfortunately, a 14 just misses.
Okie dokie, then I will use my last remaining boon.
Okay.
Sorry, I would struggle to roll 20s. Okay. Second 2, so 16.
Hits.
Ooh, 10 points of damage.
Yeah, he will take it, and he kind of barks in pain.
Um,
Kind of like a yelp, dog sounding yelp, just a bit more lizard-like.
and that's me for now. Until I see anybody else getting off the elevator, I'm not going anywhere.
Max, you're up.
I am going to start moving down the platform.
Yes, you're moving up the platform as it's sloped upwards that way. But
Alright,
yes.
yeah.
You see Tharkin rolling past you.
It'll be fine.
Might be.
It'll be fine. I'm gonna bring my shield back out and have that prepped as I'm walking. I'm gonna get miffed because I'm still a little bit wary of this elevator and become slightly enraged by how long the journey's taken.
Only a little bit.
Yeah, only a little bit. Just
I mean,
enough
to be fair, being on an elevator for over it's like nearly an hour at this stage.
Yeah, far too long. Yeah.
I got
far
stuck in an
too long.
elevator for an hour once. It's just not pleasant.
It's not fun. Can't get a signal down here
No.
either.
Well, I mean,
Seeing what Ilara's doing, or has done, or is doing at the same time as I'm.
roughly, yeah.
I'm
She's
moving.
kind of just done it as you're gonna get there.
Just. I'll get there, and I'm gonna give it a whack
Yep.
because science says.
Should work.
Let's have a look.
I say should. Oh, 15 hits.
15. Yeah, it's a inanimate object.
You're a fucking inanimate
Okay.
object.
Whoa. What's that? One hand. So 8 plus 2 for the
ice that has formed
Raj.
around it cracks, but as you get a better look at this, you've seen this in your time in the fist. You've seen certain commanders' weapons made out of this material. These clasps are made out of adamantine.
Mm.
That's not breaking.
Oh, that's not
But
gonna
also,
fucking
be
work.
worth a fuck ton of money if you can get it out of here.
I'll go and just see that and fuck it off. and use the last of my movement to get sort of here. Here. Yeah.
Is that supposed to be to the tune of Life is a Highway, Kate? The thing you posted?
Yeah, love in an elevator. Here's
Oh, I thought I was reading. I was like, life is a that kind of stuff.
That is an No, it doesn't.
It doesn't work. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know the one out there off the top of my head. Yeah, so Max, that didn't work. That's one of your attacks. Now you do still have another attack, but I will say, as you run past there is a guy hidden, and he's been holding an action.
Good for him.
So you're gonna get a little poke in the back as you kind of run past. I assume. As this fella
what?
pops out because he actually had jumped into the chain holder there and clung onto the edge. And he is going to do a little sneaky as he stabberoonies you in the back. And he has advantage. So he gets 24.
Only just.
Only just, yeah, and he does slash 2d6. How much? Does 4. Seven points of damage, including sneak attack. That's piercing, and you are raging, I believe.
I am.
Yeah, so it's down to 3. But you just, as you kind of think, you see this. It's like the dagger that he's using is actually a shattered sword. As he just hops out of this thing, as he's coming out, he just swings around like on the chain and just stabs you into the shoulder muscle. Now, like, you tense and the blade kind of glances off, so the stab, because it's not really a super sharp dagger, kind of just becomes a real jagged, nasty cut. It hurts like fuck, but you're too angry to care.
Little fucking rat bastard.
It's actually a lizard bastard, you know.
Yeah.
Scraven don't really have much of a... Scraven, isn't that lizard? Or is that Warhammer? I don't know.
That's Warhammer. Fantasy to be specific.
Yeah.
God, I'm a fucking nerd.
Although I think Scraven should exist in 40k, but you know what? They've probably been murderized by Tyranids.
Oh no, they do. They're called the Humanity.
4.
Oh,
That's
sorry,
pretty great,
that's my elemental shit.
Yeah, what's that's the wind one, isn't it?
That's the air one, yes.
Well, that's going to be useful here. Is that it for your turn, or are you?
That is it. Yeah, no, that's it.
You have an
That's
attack though. Are you going to swing back at this guy? That was his reaction.
Oh, that's a good point. Yes, see, DM looking out. Yes,
Listen,
I'm
I have to
gonna.
kill you and help you. It's a weird relationship.
It's a DM thing. 15 to hit him.
Hits.
It.
Ooh, let me
They,
check, actually.
them, he, she.
15
it.
just hits. Exactly what you needed.
Okay. Cool. That is going to do 13 plus 2, 15.
You're using the Warhammer, are you?
Yeah.
How do you crush this guy's skull? What flavor of crushing?
It is a uppercut.
Yeah. So you see this kobold has 2 really long fangs in the bottom of his teeth. His jaw, his bottom jaw.
Had.
You hit him.
Did have.
Those 2 bottom fangs protrude out from the top of his snout as he just doubles over backwards into this hole, and you hear a very muffled as you Wilhelm scream on the way now.
And that is
You don't
what
hear
you
you
little
don't
rat
you
bastards get.
you hear no or anything. You just hear a scream and he falls. And it's dark. You don't have dark vision. You can't really see into this hole. So for all you know, he's either fallen all the way out through or he's gotten stuck somewhere inside the mechanisms of the elevator. It's hard to tell.
Let's wait until we start moving again. Oh,
Yeah.
lovely.
You never know. That is it for your turn now. No, that
Yes,
isn't
it is now.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. This guy, normal kobold, gonna hook a sling at you. I'm rolling to GM by accident. That's a 16 though. 16 hit, Max?
No, it does not.
Okay, well, it would have done 3 points of bludgeoning damage, but it sails harmlessly as the rock just kind of plunks into the ground. Next up is the big guy. So he's gonna go 5, 30. He's gonna get it here. Arthur, unfortunately, you are the closest creature to him.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna shift Z this for those who haven't seen it. Thank you, Cobalt Press. big ass two-headed kobold. Definitely a mutant of some sorts. So its heads are arguing, as I said. They're bickering back and forth with each other, but it is going to use its... Yeah. 15-foot cone.
That's
Yeah,
what
okay, you
I'm
too.
hoping to do.
Yep, it'll do something. So it's going to use its echoing burps. So, as it tries to let out, both heads kind of rear up as if it's about to roar, and one of them just goes, and then just lets out this reverberating burp as the other one roars. And I'm going to need a DC 13 con save from both yourself and Kiva. It smells really bad.
I'm gonna use a boom for
Yeah,
that.
I'd recommend
if
it.
possible.
Kiva, you fail. You're going to take 5 points of thunder damage, and you're incapacitated until the end of this creature's next turn.
Thank God.
You save,
Yeah.
Arthur. So, Kiva, unfortunately, what that means is your next turn is skipped.
Can I use my inspiration
You can.
in the vain hope that it will be better?
It's just
It
the
didn't work
smell.
last time.
If it doesn't, the smell is just so bad it kind of just stuns you, essentially.
80.
You save, so it still sucks, but you both take half damage. So actually, wait, that didn't even really roll. Yeah, we'll say the 5. Fuck it, we'll say the 5. So you'll take half the 5, so you'll take 2 damage each,
Cool.
and that's his action. It's not really. The hope is that you fuck up and don't save. But anyways, the dragon shield is going to go next. So these kobolds are like little warrior fellas, and they're carrying shields. He's going to go 5, 10, jump the gap. To here, 30. So he's going to attack with advantage because he has pack tactics. It's not 20.
Okay.
believe
I
it's-
mean that hits. As reaction, I will do
I'm going to
Hellish
dodge.
Rebuke.
Oh, Hellish Rebuke. Okay, well, we
Yeah.
will get to that after I roll the thing. I have
Yeah, fair.
accidentally X'd out of my thing, and I'm opening it as we speak. GM resources. Questionable Arcana. So for those of you who are new to the stream, I use a questionable Arcana critical hit table, so essentially just makes our critical hits a little bit better. Arthur, will you roll me a D100?
Sure.
What you get?
72.
Oh, that's not good. Your sense... Yeah, your senses heighten and you become aware of threats around the battlefield. You're able to use the dodge action after your attack. So the way I will flavor this, as you are using your reaction to kind of burn it, I'm going to give him advantage on the save.
Okay, cool.
So, drop in your thing. And he's going to get a... What's your save DC?
14.
Okay, he saves with an 18. He is also resistant to fire damage, being a red kobold dragon shield. So he's going to take 7 down to 4 down to 2 points of fire damage.
Great.
So,
'Cause I have so many spell slots to waste.
unfortunately, oh shit! I took all this out of the way. He's off this. Now it's down. He's off this mouse.
Okay.
I mean, you seared him a little bit, but he kind of just looks at the fire and then just like this big, massive toothy grin, and you see chunks of like definitely rotten meat in his teeth as he like smiles at you.
Yeah. Great.
Next up is his buddy who rolled the exact same initiative as him. He's going to go 5, 10, 20, 25. They can go 35 feet, so they're going to get to here. He is also pack tacticsing, so at advantage. You're the only one near enough to get, so I hope it doesn't feel too personal. Actually, these guys get 2 attacks, but so I'm going to do the other guy's other attack. It's a 7, or it's a 16 actually, sorry, which hits.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, this is now for the new guy because they get 2 attacks each. That's 22. and a 16, which hits. So I'm gonna roll these damages. I didn't roll the initial bit of damage either. Okay, so I'll roll all the damage at once. Makes it easy. First bit of damage is 12.
Cool. Okay.
That's for the crit.
This didn't work.
3, so that's 15 total.
15. Okay.
Now the next guy, 6, so that's 21 total. And 3, so that is 24 damage total. As these two guys, just they run up either side of you, one of them slides in, jabs the spear directly up into your face. It stabs you, not deep, but stabs you just under the kind of fleshy bit under your jaw. That's the crit. Then he kind of spins around, pulls it back out, and that back pulls, like the second attack, as it just tears through. The other guy then goes for your thigh and just jabs downwards, and then pulls back out and then jabs upwards into your chest, and you just get 4 puncture wounds with very rapid succession. These are very well trained compared to the kobolds you fought in the past.
Yeah.
That would be concerning. Now it's Tarkin's turn, and he's going to start his turn rolling because he is prone on the angled elevator. I'm going to give him.
So he should be closer to me.
No, he's going the other way.
Fair.
Oh, it's a 6. He fails. He's going to roll 60 feet.
He's gonna go.
Can I argue that where he is now, he's kind of up against the pipe?
He's not really.
Damn. I don't even like him, but we need him.
Because it's not at a straight angle either. It's kind of going at this kind of slope here.
You can say that in fairness.
Fortunately, 60 feet. Yeah, Tarkin's gonna roll off the edge.
Toodaloo, Tarkin. Leave the bird.
The bird dives down after him. Last you hear is just this blood curdling shriek from Tarkin as he falls and plummets into the darkness.
Wow.
We'll come back down for you.
Doesn't get a. Just throwing a cookie here.
No, I put the save in first because he was going to roll the 60 feet anyways.
Okay, fair enough.
But then I just did the save at the start and then did the movement. So yeah, as he kind of flips and starts to tumble down, you hear that shriek. You do also see a flash as he falls, so he might have cast something. You don't know. But that is it for Tarkin's turn, and possibly it for Tarkin forever. We will see. Next up is a kobold. Okay, so that is this kobold here. He is gonna take out his sling and he's gonna try brain somebody with it. Probably Max again, because Max has just murdered his buddy. 21 hit, Max.
Yeah,
You're
only
gonna you take 3 points of bludgeoning. As a rock kind of punks you in the forehead, but you're too angry to care. You're just starting to walk forward and just. It's only like a pebble. It's not really effective. That's it. This guy is dead as fuck, so I'll get him off the turn order. Sneak dead. Buddy, you're up.
Yeah, Buddy's gonna kind of.
Wait, where's the inventor?
The what?
I must have skipped. I skipped the kobold inventor in the initial turn order, but that's fine. He got knocked off the edge, so I'll just say that's why. It is your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna move to about here. Out there. Gonna cast my favorite spell in Dungeons and Dragons, Lightning Bolt.
Oh, Lightning Bolt.
And we're gonna go like that. Get those 4.
Okay. I was worried you were gonna hit Arthur, but you're fine. I mean, you're all. If I wanted to be a dick, I'd say you're all stood on a metal platform right now, but no, I'm not gonna do that. If this was any other edition of D&D, though, that would have been included, because it also would have bounced off the fucking back wall and came right back at you.
It bounced at an angle, wouldn't it?
I don't know. I think potentially. Depends.
Listen, I'm all here for Chaos Carry. If you
Nah,
want
I don't do the bounce rule. That's it. That's an early edition thing. That's it. If I decide to run a Grimdark Gear game where it's really lethal, yeah, do that. But this is
Okay, so we've got a deck saving throw.
yeah, these guys suck at that.
Or half damage. Okay, so here we go. Let's see.
Oh, boo, boo, boo. Ah, this is the blue kobold.
Did that roll?
Well, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's the green one.
Why is that not
I know.
rolling for me?
Dex.
Sorry. Why is it not coming up?
It's 20, so he saves.
Yeah, just clicking it. Hold on now.
11, so fail.
I'm clicking it and it's not coming up. Just give me 2 seconds here.
You're good. 21, 17. So the Etten fails, the others succeed, I believe.
Okay, let me just try this one. No, it's not doing it.
You might just need to roll the number of dice. I think it's 66.
Yeah. 86.
Oh, 86, sorry.
Nice.
Is this better again?
I'm gonna
66 is guiding bolt, I think. Or it's 46. I don't know.
D6. 8.
Dave, it seems like Tharkin beat Shadar in terms of getting to meet the Queen. 27 points. Fucking hell. That's half for most of these guys, but it's not for the Etten. So this one, 27 down to 26, down to 13. He takes the full shebang. He's not the blue one. Etten is not blue. He is red, so he's going to take 27. He's going to take 13. This guys, one of them is fried.
Yes.
Instantly. This one back here, that's already been shot by Kiva, I believe. As you see his body lock, and he just tumbles off the edge of the thing into the darkness below. Potentially food for Tharkin if he survives the fall and gets stuck. It's already cooked. Cooked kobold is a delicacy in probably some parts of the world. Okay, so
Okay.
next up is the elevator. If that is it for you, buddy, is it?
I'm gonna just take one step back.
Yep.
And that's
Okay.
it.
The elevator is going to shift again, so I will need a dexterity save from everybody.
Okay.
Except for the
Next
kobolds, because they are used to it.
Dexterity save. Yes. How do I get rid of that now?
Arthur and Alara are both prone.
Shit. I don't have the inspirations or anything like that. I really don't want to be prone right now.
Jen?
Actually, so this might go next. It's actually, no, it's fine.
You can take your, you can save at the start of your turn, or you can do something. Yeah, so Alara hits the deck as her foot goes out from under her, and as does Arthur. Arthur, you're up. You are tumbling. Please give me a dexterity saving throw just to see if you roll 60 feet. Now, you're gonna, with your angle, you will smack into the brazier, but there's also a burning thing full of fiery coals on top of that, so that could end badly for you.
Yeah, fair.
20. Yeah, you managed to roll to your feet. You can now take your turn.
Cool.
Like you roll backwards and
1d4 healing from Dave as well.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Dave.
Dave.
Okay,
Texas.
so am I where I was, or have I moved?
I will say you've gone back maybe 10 feet. You've disengaged for free.
Okay. Cool. I was going to do that anyway, but slightly later. Okay.
They do.
so
I will say they take attacks of opportunity, but they can't because they miss immediately. So they all kind of swing into the spot where you were, but you've kind of rolled out from under the blades, and you kind of spring to your feet. Use that roguelike agility.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm more worried about the ankles here. Yeah, he's still gonna be fucked, I think. So I'm gonna shoot the first guy here, and then the second guy here. Eldritch Blast with the idea to push them 10 feet to kind of knock them off.
That's the dragon shields, is it? The two with the spears.
So this guy. Well, no. So this guy here.
Yeah.
I'm thinking at the moment, and the guy in the back, because he's nearly fallen off already. The B guy.
This guy. You can't see him from where you are, really. Oh, well, no, actually, no, you can. He's hanging. Yeah, no, you can. Yeah. I'll say make your shot at him at disadvantage, as he's kind of he is slightly obstructed.
Cool. Okay.
But yep. Dragon Shield will make a deck save. It's presumably gets it, so if you're gonna roll your attacks. It's DC 15 for both. DC
This is the
15.
first guy. That's a 22.
Hits.
And for the second guy, disadvantage, so it's 15. Both hit?
Both hit. Yeah, both hit. So the first guy saves on his attempts to roll. Stop himself coming off the edge. But I do think that damage might have killed him. No, it doesn't. It just brings it about. The second guy, I have to do his save.
Well, he's getting pushed 10 feet.
Yeah, but I'm giving them a reaction to catch the edge
Cool. Okay.
as they're being pushed. Same way I would for you guys if it was the same
Fair.
situation. The B guy, however, like he's already hanging on by his tail, so you gotta catch him on the tail if it unfurls. Just because it's funny, I'm gonna let him use his reaction to toss the beads. I want you to
I
give me a
respect
luck
that.
check.
Okay.
Odds
So
or
you
evens,
do
what
luck
you
check.
want?
Let's go with odds.
Okay, I have a. I'm actually gonna let you roll it. So
Go.
what'd you get?
15.
15. So it's odds. So it's lucky. So you see him as he begins to fall. He just grabs this jar of bees and he throws them. But at the angle, you just see it spin upwards into the air and starts to fall back down onto him as he plummets. So not only is he going to get killed, his body's probably going to get stunned to bits on the way down. As you hear a shattering of glass as it hits him on the head. So that is his turn.
I think there's like a darkness nearly in Arthur's eyes. He's just, you get what you fucking deserve.
That is fuck.
And then goes back to what he's doing. Let's see, is there any better position I can be in? I'm gonna move actually behind. I'm gonna move slightly behind Buddy here.
Yep. Use the druid as a shield. Got it. You can turn into a
Yes.
big animal if you wanted to. Nothing flying yet, which is quite unfortunate. That'll be useful.
Yeah.
No.
Is that it for your turn?
That is my turn. Yes.
You hear screaming as this kobold flies downwards. Kobold Worm Priest is up. He is going to do a thing. He's already used his third level for the day, so that's that gone. Yeah, we'll do that. Max, can I get a wisdom save, please?
Sure. No. Decided I don't want to.
Okay, and that one, you are a held person as you see this kobold worm guard reach out, or worm priest. He reaches out, and you see these like chains begin to. Only you see them, but they begin to wind up around your legs and arms. And you're just locked. Still, you can't move a muscle.
No, I said that doesn't count.
Nah, the nat one says otherwise, my friend. Yeah, the effects of the whole person take place. You are paralyzed, so physical attacks have one advantage to hit, and they also count as crits.
Awesome.
Not roll on the table crits, but they do double damage. So, Alara's up. She is going to reach out, and she's going to do something that I don't think Kira's done, but I think it needs to be done. So, Meta Magic, Quicken Spell, Example Spell. Alright, Quicken Spell, yeah. So, first of all, she's going to use a Ray of Frost as her action on the big guy. It's an 11, which misses, unfortunately. So that misses, but she's going to Quicken Spell by spending 2 sorcery slots. Sorcery points, sorry. And she is going to also chuck. What does she have? Chromatic Orb. We'll say 2nd level. Hits. She's going to go with thunder damage. Just gonna do 18 points of damage to the big guy as you hear this big metallic ringing noise as it smashes into him. So that is Ash. Kiva, you're up. Oh, actually, Alara has to save. I'll say she can do that as she's tumbling. There's no rule against it.
She's prone.
She is prone. She's rolling. DC2. Yep, 17. She's fine. She gets back to her feet. So that all happens. Alright, see you, Dave. Yeah, so, Kiva, you're up. You are not prone. You are standing on your feet.
Okay, doke.
Barely.
I am gonna go
You
to the
have just witnessed Arcane probably die.
me. Never
I
really
don't really care. Nobody did.
I'm gonna go up to the big guy and I'm going to try and hit him with my glaive.
Yes.
And I'm going to try stunning strike. I don't know if I have to say that
Shane,
before
if
or
you're in chat,
afterwards.
I gave him Monk a glaive. It's even more fast glaive action. Yeah, stunning strike. Yeah, so that's con save, isn't it? 18 hits, you'll do the 13 points of slashing.
Oh, nice.
Solid hit.
Constitution saving throw, yeah. How do I figure out what the save
It's your
Says it
wisdom plus proficiency plus 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom. So 8 plus 3 plus your wisdom modifier.
is? Wisdom
It's 11 plus wisdom.
3. 14 then.
Yep, okay. He's a big guy, so his constitution's pretty solid. It's a 15.
Okay, never mind.
Doesn't get stunned, but he did take a solid hit there. You did do a big chunk of damage to him.
Okay, second attack, and I'm going to try topple with this one. 24.
Hits, you do 13 damage. Yeah, and you're doing topple, which is also a constitution save, which is the same. It's 14.
Well, that's 15.
15? Oh, because is your dex higher?
Must be. That's
Yeah,
what you told me before, yeah.
Yeah, it is 15. I remember I saying 15. He gets 12, so he is toppled. He's not prone. Too big to roll, I would say, because it's very heavy. He kind of just plunks. Also, because he'd probably take you with him.
And then unarmed strike, just give him a kick in the head. Well, one of the heads.
One of them. Roll damage. Roll the hit first.
14?
Misses.
Oh no, it's at advantage, isn't it? Because he's prone.
It is, he's prone, actually. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, 21 hits for... What?
1.
You've caved one of the head's skulls in, but he's not
gonna
dead.
Be happy with that.
Oh, the other one lets out a strangled roar of pain as you've killed his brother that he shares a body with. In Draconic, you hear curses that I'm not going to repeat on stream because we will get banned, but it's every horrible word to call an elf possible is slung at you.
Yay! That's good, right? It means he likes me.
In primary school logic, maybe.
Okay, good.
Max,
That's me anyway.
give me a wisdom save at the end of your turn as you were paralyzed. Well, Max the Wise. Nah, yeah, them chains tighten. You're just like, your nose is starting to itch, kind of similar to what Kiva went through last session. It's really uncomfortable. And like, you just feel that like you need to like, there's something in your sock as well. Your pedal. It's really bothering you now. You didn't notice before, but now that you can't move and do anything about it, it's like really, really annoying you. And we move on. This kobold is dead. The Etten kobold's not. He's going to stand up. And he is going to multi-attack. Actually, can I get a d6 off? Kate, you're in range. Just to see if his burp recharges.
Oh no, okay. D6. 4?
Nope, doesn't recharge, so he's going to smash you on the head with his multi-attack. Well, he's going to try.
And he's gonna miss.
13, misses, okay. Oh, it was 15, because he's pack tactics.
Still misses.
Alright, worth asking.
Nope.
16?
Nope, misses.
Okay, he the other one, you get the feeling that the other head probably handles this arm that has the club in it. So he's swinging, but it's like, it's going slightly wide. It's like his depth perception's completely off. He's used to having 4 eyes. that didn't like each other. But yeah, next up is this
Imagine.
kobold Dragon Shield, who's also going to make 2 attacks at advantage. Close pack tactics, so spear,
Miss.
16 misses. Here, 15 misses, yeah. And this one is next. He's going to get up. He's going to, yeah. He sees that Max is seemingly doing nothing, so he's going to pull himself up. And he's going to run over. And he's going to, these auto crit if they hit. 21 hits. 15 misses, I believe, right?
Misses, it does miss.
Yep, so you're gonna take 5, 10 plus 1 is 11 points piercing damage. You didn't get to make a move or attack in your last turn, so your rage has dropped.
Yeah.
So you will take 11 points damage. He stabs you in the
Bastards.
gut. You just can't do anything about it. You do get. I do think when you get saved, when you're getting attacked from your health person, you get to make a save. So if you want to do that,
Okay.
Tharkin is.
10. Wow.
Yeah, you don't save, unfortunately. Tarkin, you don't know. You don't know.
He's still on the turn order, so
He is. This guy's dead. So he's dead. I forget him his ex. This guy's also dead.
Well, okay.
Buddy.
Cool. First thing I'm going to do is.
You're winning.
We are. We're doing. Oh god.
Well, some of you are.
Don't worry. I'm coming to about here. Facing that way.
Yes.
And I'm going to cast Gust of Wind.
Sure.
And I'm going to go. Yeah, that way.
Yeah. Does that affect
So-
immediately, or does it save?
It's a save. So it's a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away from me. I'll put it up there.
It's 7. Wait. Yeah, no. Might of Giants doesn't give him an advantage. It's a 7. He's pushed.
15 feet. Will that do it?
It's going to be 5, 10.
Ah, not that direction, Carrie.
Yeah, sorry. 5. Wait, no, wait.
I'm going for the edge.
5.
This way. Yeah.
He's more in the space than he's not.
Okay.
He's very loose on. He's very teetering on the edge. I will say anyone who wants to shove him has advantage.
Okay.
Or well, actually, when he starts his turn, there he gets pushed as well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that will send him off. So.
Hopefully, unless he
Hopefully.
saves us.
Well, actually, is that it for your turn?
I'm gonna bonus action. Where is it? Healing Spirit.
That's a level spell. You can't cast 2 level spells in one turn.
Oh, even if it's a bonus action.
Yep. It's you can cast if you cast cantrip as your first action, you can cast a level spell as a bonus action.
Oh, I
You
didn't know
can't
that.
cast
Sorry.
2 level spells. No, you're fine. It's just Baldur's Gate allows it, but actual rules in D&D doesn't. There in that regard,
That's fair.
it's for action economy balance. Because otherwise, you can do some fucking nasty shit. So yeah, unfortunately, buddy, I'm gonna need everybody again to make a dexterity saving throw as the elevator shakes. He, I will say, just falls as it slides outwards and the gust of wind is pushing him.
Oh,
It
I
swings
wanna get
out,
him.
and as it swings back, he's still halfway through the fall, and this elevator crushes him up against the thing. You see the 2 heads just explode off the body in a shower of blood and guts. That covers Max, who can't move. Max, as you're held, you don't move at all. Your body just locks in place. You're fine.
okay.
Which you're lucky because you got a fucking 2. Kiba, you save. Arthur saves. Buddy saves. And then Alara. Please, Alara, save. I don't want to kill Kira when she's not here. She's fine. You have all got your footing. Next up is Arthur.
Okay, let's see. Who the fuck are left?
These two. And there's a caster over here.
Okay. Sorry, like, roll 20 decided to not work properly.
You're good. It does that fairly regularly to me.
This boy here,
Yes.
I'm gonna shoot him twice.
Out it's blast.
With the hopes that he
20 feet will
Goes
take him
fine.
clear off the edge, so I wouldn't even give him a save for all it.
yeah. As we mentioned, Baldur's Gate. This is very much Baldur's Gate tactics.
It is, yeah.
17 hits.
Let me see. These guys are pretty beefy. Yeah, it hits.
Ooh, the second one doesn't though.
First one sends him 10 feet back. What damage did you do?
7.
Okay, yeah, he takes 7 points of damage. He's stood on the edge. The angle you can see.
And I'm gonna move to about here, so that I can push this guy, the other guy, possibly next time. And
Well, the other guy,
he's like-
if you push straight, will just end up on this pipe. But yeah.
yeah, fair.
Worm Priest is going to go. He's going to see you casting magics, and he is not going to like that. So. I don't think you're going to like this. It's a 20 to hit.
Me?
That hits.
Oh, sorry.
No. Arthur. He's going to hit you with 11 points of radiant damage as he casts Guiding Bolt.
Oh fuck.
And you begin to glitter and sparkle. With like little dragon scales like fluttering through the air.
Oh. I heard about a vampire who did this once. It was a very bad story.
That's the end of his turn. Alara is up. Alara is going to reach out and she's going to do something. I don't know exactly what yet because I keep forgetting that I'm running her. I might have to get you guys to start doing this for me. She's going to Ray of Frost the ground under this kobold that's on the edge. Because she doesn't want to kill him. But if he falls, he falls. Batman logic.
Yeah.
With a 23, I'm going to say that freezes the ground solid. Also a Baldur's Gate strategy. And when this kobold starts his turn, I'm going to have to give him a save at a high DC to see if he can stay on. Kiva, you're up.
Oh, he's got a joke on her own spit.
Well, you did just get nearly clubbed, so maybe you just swallowed in accident.
Okay, I'm
No.
gonna try and hit the guy in front of me.
You can roll to hit. Yeah, 15.
11.
Misses. It just kind of hops over the glaive as you go for a low shot. These guys are quite agile despite being heavily armored kobolds.
Sorry, I forget. If I don't hit, I can't do topple, is it? I can't remember.
Yeah, you have to hit to do topple.
Perfect. Okay, well, hopefully in a second one.
Otherwise, that's broken. 18 hit.
18 for 10
Yep.
points, and then topple, please.
Topple. It's 15. I keep opening the wrong kobold sheets. It should be strength, but it's con. 8 falls up flat on his face.
Yep, so I will kick him in his face with my unarmed strike
Well, you'll try anyways. You have
at
advantage.
advantage, so 23
Oh yeah, that
for
hits.
9.
Yeah, he looks pissed off, but he's okay.
Okay. That's me.
Okay, Max, you can give me a whole person check at the end of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
I always feel so bad when I hold person a player, but look, it has to be done.
Oh.
14 is what you needed.
Oh.
You are safe. You feel
Oh.
as like now time has moved past, somebody else is about to start moving, but like just as you kind of breathe out, you feel those chains loosen as this guy's like concentration slips on the spell for just long enough for you to willpower your way out. So up next, dead kobold, dead giant kobold. This guy who is going to make a dex save, or else he's going to fall off the edge. Now, Max, you're looking at this guy. This guy just really badly stabbed you. What's he get? A 7, so he slips off the edge.
I stick my finger up at him as he goes.
So the way that kind of looks is Arthur, just as your blast kind of hits over, it kind of hits in tandem with Alara's freezing ray. So the ice kind of slides out and skids out, like forming a slick patch as your repelling blast hits him. Like the first one did hit him, but didn't really do damage. Kind of caught him on the shoulder, didn't send him flying back enough. It's as that second one hits that he goes arse onto the ice, spins like he's a fucking guy who went arse up on an ice rink, and then just off the edge.
I'm counting that as my kill.
But you're the one who hit him last, and I explained it that way in a very specific reason.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think we should up Alara's kill count when she's not here, if possible. Sometimes it has to happen. The other one's gonna go though. He's gonna stand up. He's gonna risk an opportunity. He's seen Arthur just feck his mate off the thing. I do say mate quite specifically. That one was a woman. So he is gonna let out a kind of a low growl, and as he's gonna use. Can you disengage? No, he can't. It's the other guy. But he's not going to disengage, but he's going to risk the opportunity attack. So he's going to go 5, 10. If you want to make your opportunity attack there. I don't know if you have a Sentinel. Do you?
Me?
Max has it. No, not you.
I do. Yes.
Yeah, no. So, Kate, if you want to make your opportunity attack, if you want, to hit this guy as he runs away. Well, not runs away, as he charges at Arthur.
18
Hits.
for 11 points.
Yeah, he'll take the 11 points there, but he does get away as he kind of lunges forward at Arthur as he clock him in the back of the head. He's going to go multi-attack with the spear. He's dropped his shield, so he's going two-handed.
14 does not hit. Does not hit.
He's doing. $15?
15 does hit.
Okay, yep, so you're going to take 8 piercing.
Great. Oh shit.
8 misses. So as he lashes out at you, he just kind of like tackles you, and then he just drives the spear forward into you. I guess kind of like as part of the charge, as he so he takes that hit from Kiva, but he kind of fecks the shield back at you, like letting it off his arm, Kiva, as you kind of punch into the shield. So you do enough damage to his arm, but like he shoves the shield backwards, so you can't really grab him to stop him charging at Arthur. And then he just charges both hands on the spear, like charge into you, like catches you right in the side. But that is his turn. As he tries, he's not really able to extricate the spear to attack again. So he just trying to tries to shove it in further, but you've kind of braced yourself against him, so he can't.
Yeah.
So, would be Darkin. Would be this kobold. Would be this kobold, but he's dead. No buddy.
Okay.
There's some guy casting spells.
There is.
Actually, Arthur. 14 wouldn't have hit, wouldn't it have?
You got the boom, yeah.
The other one, because the advantage didn't matter because he attacked you with advantage and he only got 14. So yeah, that's kind of, I was thinking about the guiding bolt.
Oh yeah.
That's already factored in, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, go on ahead. Sorry, buddy.
No beans. So he'll drop that, and then he will produce flame and 30 feet. Let me see. Hold on now. 10, 15. No, he's gonna just go for. He starts swinging his sling and try and hit the guy that's over here. Yeah, there we go. 16 to hit.
Hits.
Lovely. And 6 bludgeoning.
Solid hit. Not enough to kill him, but a solid hit.
Nice. Then I'm going to. Oh, sorry. What is happening here? Going to move back to about here. And now I will use. I can use bonus action, can't I? Spell.
Yeah,
That was. Yeah. So I will cast Healing Word on Arthur.
Yep.
I need it.
What level?
Level 2.
Yep.
Did I ever roll those that D4 healing?
You didn't.
I didn't.
Why is that not rolling for me? Hmm. Sorry, it's not when I click it. It's not coming up. So it's a D4 plus 4. So it's 2D4 plus 4.
Yep. And so you'll get your first D4 back, Arthur, and then you get 2D4 plus 4 if you want to roll up there, buddy.
Oh, it's me.
Because you're doing the healing.
2D4. And he's just kind of blowing little petals on the light wind that are landing on
max heal.
Sweaty brow.
So that is
8
that's
plus 4,
great.
12.
So you're getting 8, 12, 16 points of healing back there Arthur, total. So including what you've just gotten. So you should be at you had 4, so you should be at 8 now, plus 12, you should be at 20. Quick maths.
Sorry, I was giving out to Dean for giving you a boon. What am I?
Hey Dean, thanks.
You've got a D8, 2D4 plus 4 from me, which is a total of 12 because I rolled 2 4s.
Cool.
Dean, I appreciate it. Yeah, Dean, I'm currently trying to knock these guys off an elevator that is over a pit that's probably about 1,000 feet deep. I've already knocked off the NPC that was helping them. So you've had your Gandalf moment here now, guys. He didn't say fly you fool, so he just fell off and screamed, which is more realistic. So yeah, buddy, that is it for your turn then, is it?
Yep.
Okay, the elevator is going to shudder again. I need dexterity saving throws, please.
Oh, who knew? Hold on a second. What have I got? What is it? DC 10.
Oh,
DC
you
10,
fucking piece of shit.
Oh, sure,
Guys
no.
have inspo. I would use
Yeah.
it maybe.
Yeah, I will say if you don't use the inspo, that nat 1 is going to fuck you pretty badly.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the inspiration.
I thought I had inspiration. I must have used it. There you go.
The little shield on your
14
The
horror
dragon
save.
now.
Okay, so Max, you're knocked prone.
Oh, I have it. Sorry.
You're gonna roll with the angle you're at. You actually
Fucking
impact
hell.
into that wall. You're gonna take 2d6 points of damage, as it's quite a sharp wall. But the elevator stabilizes. Sorry, actually, that's only 1d6.
That's okay.
No, I didn't.
No, that's okay. Damn it.
You take 6 points total of damage. As you slam back into the rock wall, as kind of scrapes up your back pretty badly, but because there's not enough of a gap for you to roll into there, you're fine. Arthur,
I'm not that fine.
You're unconscious.
periaptive
I
wound
am.
closure.
You are unconscious, but you're fine.
No,
in the
he's
sense
not.
You don't fall off the edge.
He
he's
has
on
the
zero.
periaptive wound closure.
You do have the periaptive wound closure. He's still unconscious. He just stabilizes.
Yeah, he stabilizes
Okay.
it.
So you're not making death saves.
Yeah.
But you also can't stop yourself falling off if it swings again.
Yes.
So be aware of that. I won't ask for a save. You'll just go off the edge. So somebody needs to do something.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Can
Arthur.
someone do something?
Yeah, your turn. You see Max. Now I'm going to move you. You see Max go all the way, slam off that big large rock that's protruding, and hit the deck. He does not get back up. And he's right on the edge.
Okay.
You can't redact that, Dean. It is already in my pool.
Harry,
But don't
just
worry,
let you know,
I'll use it to help.
just to let you know, before I've also failed that deck save.
You did? Okay, so you're going to go 60 feet. You're actually fine because you slam into that machine at your angle.
Oh man.
Yeah, you are fine. You're going to take the 2d6 from hitting an object, but you don't die. Or start falling. You could turn into a spider, so you might have been fine. You take 10 points.
10 points. Lovely.
Yeah.
I'll take that happily.
Yeah, so your back slams into this dais, and it's like right on the edge. So the edge of it, like the sharp sun edge, pierces your back, leaves a large kind of like just pyramidal gout in your skin. It's nasty. It's a nasty injury. So, Arthur, it is your turn.
Okay. First thing first, let's stab the guy in front of me.
Okay.
That's an unnatural 20.
Hits. You get sneak attack because you're rogue, right? You're subclass.
Yeah, so that is 17.
How do you do this?
I think as he stabbed me, I saw that he was doing it and took my sword out. So as he stabbed me, I stabbed him.
So you ran onto your rapier.
Yeah.
I will say initially, just as a flavor there, you initially tried to do that. You sidestepped it. As the elevator readjusts, shifted, and swung, he flings back a bit, and as it swings back, he flies forward and he goes straight onto the blade as you thrust it forward. So that extra momentum pushes it right through, and you feel it hit bone in the middle, and you feel it slice through something, and you feel his legs just go underneath him. He's not actually completely dead yet. You paralyze him and he's bleeding out.
As he's bleeding out, I'm going to whisper into his ear, "I've eaten your kind at banquets," and pull out the blade.
You've eaten kobold?
I don't know, but
that's considered cannibalism.
If
They're
that's something
sentient creatures.
You joked that that's something, a delicacy on somewhere on the thing.
It is.
And I'm assuming my dad's fucking knob,
he's a
big enough
bastard.
knob to have that and not tell.
It's like Australians eating kangaroo, so yeah, it does happen.
I've also eaten kangaroo.
Feral.
Yeah.
I mean, my dog is eating kangaroo. Maxie's used those kangaroo food, flavoured dog food, and I bought it for the novelty. He really liked it.
So the second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bonus action dash to get to Max.
Yes.
And can I just like an object interaction and grab
That's
it?
That is an action.
That is an action. Shit.
It's an interact. Okay. If it was like an object interaction to like push a door or something, like but in something like as physical as grabbing your hulking barbarian,
fair,
holding onto him, I'd say that's an action. But there is only one other person in the combat, and it's their turn, and then Alara's up, and Alara's already making her way to help. So
yeah, fair. Okay.
The Worm Priest is gonna take his turn.
I tried.
And he is actually going to vanish into thin air. As I drop his out of initiative. Oh, I moved into the map by accident. Yeah, you just see this holy, like, Kiva, you're the only one kind of looking in that direction still. So you just see this holy light as he holds up like an object that looks to be kind of like a dragon's like claw. You just begin to like zip, 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 and then it rushes into him and his body just dissipates into like holy magic. And he vanishes.
Guys,
So-
somebody grab Max. Help.
I'm leaving us in turn order until Max is saved. So Alara's going to run up. She's going to need a strength check to kind of grab him. So 5, 10, 15.
I am trying.
Oh, she actually has to use her action to dash.
Shit.
Yes, she's not even going to be able to get to him. Yeah, she can't help. Kiva, you're up.
Eva is going to talk about herself in the third person. And then she's going to step over the wind.
Yep.
So I can dash. So that will get me to him. Whoops. Wrong tool. Oh my god. Wrong tool. Hey. I'm
So
going to run up to him.
At this stage, just for the flavour of the situation, the wall, the elevator is starting to kind of swing back the other way as it has previously. So it is starting to angle up. So Max's body is starting to slide as you guys are kind of reaching for him. What are you
I'll
doing?
use my action to try and grab him.
Strength check, please. Low DC. Just don't roll a 1.
Don't say that. Ooh.
That's 23.
23.
Yeah. As I will say, as like you see this as last moment as Alara and Arthur get there just slightly too late as Max is about to disappear over the side. You just turn and you channel your key and you just run and you leap and you just feel this wind come from nowhere catch your like it's catching a sail. You get flung across the room and you just grab his hand just as he is about to go off. You're kind of like in that Batman-y pose, gripping the side with your foot balanced against the ledge at the very bottom of it, and you just manage to reef him up with strength that you really don't normally have. But the adrenaline like, you know, mother lifting a car off a baby level of adrenaline here, as you just reef Max's unconscious corpse back up, and he goes.
Somebody peel him.
Yeah, the elevator is still swinging.
Still unconscious, like a raptor.
Max, you're still unconscious. Dead. Missing.
Oh,
Dead.
suspense.
Buddy, you
Ripples
do
of
see
pain.
now clearly that there's this device that has like the two claws that shot out on it in the middle of this rubble where the Worm Priest was standing on top of it, kind of obfuscating it. That seems to be what's pulling, like, so the elevator's swinging back, and this thing is pulling it back in every time it tries, like it's spring loaded.
Oh, right, okay. Well, I will move to here, and I will bonus action healing word on Max.
Yep.
Why is
Good.
nothing? Sorry, I'll go with I'll also go at level 2, which is
Yep.
2d4 plus 4.
Yep.
So a total of 8 for you, Max.
Max, you're back up.
Oh,
And then I'll move, I can't move much more actually. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 roughly there. And I'll say there is actually I won't, sorry, because I have something else in mind. I will move to there, do that, and then I will move over to where Tarkin fell over.
Yep.
And kind of look down and shout, Tarkin! Tarkin!
Nothing.
Oh shit. And I'll just move
You
back
see
here.
a faint
Oh,
on one of the ledges. You see that thing that was across his face? That little lens? It's just like precariously balanced on a ledge.
just a reflection of that on its own, or possibly
Just
on.
on its own.
Okay, and it's definitely not on him.
Definitely not on him. It's not that far down. It looks like it's snagged on the wall, like his face smashed into the wall. It snagged on the band, ripped it off him, and then fell onto this ledge.
I'm gonna.
Because you do see on the immediate wall there is a blood splat. That's where he impacted the wall and then fell.
Yeah. There's a wall close-ish to us.
You could reach out. Well,
Make up in the pipe here, couldn't I? With
Yeah.
spider climb.
yeah.
All right, I'll cast spider climb on myself.
You could
And
well, we're still in turn order.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
So,
Uh,
Arthur, it's your turn. I'm gonna say this round, like, I'm just gonna say you're fine. It is still swinging, so you can't move this thing. But you also can't stop it here either, so you can either get off here and leave it swinging for now, or, but like, from what it looks like, they climb down the chain onto this platform, anyways, to get down here.
Okay. So we wanted to continue going up, really.
There's no real
Yes.
way out. This seems to be just where these kobolds hang out. From
Okay.
whatever. Obviously, there's some sort of kobold nest up above. I will give you that without. But they were shouting something about the big boss.
Okay, so suggestion for everyone. I just scared one of the dogs that's in this room. That's not in character. I'm going to say we all take 5 minutes to take a breath. Okay, maybe like an hour to take a breath, make sure we're all okay. And maybe, hopefully, Tarkin somehow survived that massive fall, because he seems like a tough old bastard, and he might have, he might be able to climb back up. But I think we all take 5 minutes to an hour to have a short rest.
Yep. I'll
Sounds
allow
like a
it.
plan.
Yeah. Well, I agree with that, but oh, sorry, I keep forgetting we're in turn order. Go on.
No, I'll drop us out turn order if that's the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just say you've all disembarked from the elevator where it's swinging onto this platform. Probably feck the kobolds overboard. They don't even if I'll say if you loot them, they really don't have anything of value.
I still want to cast spider climb myself. Go down, get
Yep.
that thing, and shout again for Tarkin and see is there any noise or any indication he definitely fell further down, anything at all like that. And bring
We can
whatever
change
it
the
was
music and then we'll discuss it.
that fell off his face. I'd bring it back up as well.
So you can do that pretty easily. You get down and you shout out, Darken! And you hear your voice echo down the hall. No response. You do see on this ledge now that you get down to your dark vision at the time, because you're further away, kind of it got, like dark vision, the way I kind of envision it. Within close enough range, you have your full color, but then as it starts to get further out, things start to go to monotone. So you couldn't really see. You seen that the glimmer of the thing, but you got down. There's a large blood splatter across this ledge. From what it looks like to you, Tarkin, from what you saw as you're climbing down, there's a smear of blood on the wall. It's where he impacted. Looks like he smashed his face into the rock. Probably knocked him out. He appears to have landed on this ledge and rolled off the side.
Okay. While I'm there, just in case he's closer than I can see, or not as close as I can see, I should
The
say.
ledge, I will say, it goes back a bit.
Okay. I will use my produce flame cantrip, and I will use that, and I'll use it to look around. I'll use it to look further into the ledge.
Yep. Are you going in?
No, I'm looking, and I'm looking at the light, and I kind of send. I'll cast it a few times as a cantrip in different directions to light up, and I will also send one or two down across the ledge, just in case there happens to be a ledge maybe 30 feet below that I don't want to leave him unconscious.
Unfortunately, as you peer into this cave, you do see a kobold corpse that's kind of like curled up, like skeletonized. At this stage, it's clutching something. Looks like a book. You find Tarkin's kind of eye piece. You don't see anything. Like, as I said, it just expands into this massive void expanse. And if he fell straight, he fell down. Like that, the elevator shaft went down there, like much further. If he survived, which, I mean, it looks very unlikely that he did, he's somewhere potentially down in the Underdark.
Way down. Okay.
I know.
Kobold and a book would be unusual.
He's clutching it.
He's dead though, yeah?
Oh, very dead. It's a skeleton.
I'll grab the book and I'll run away and start.
The head just kind of. And just hear an echo. Like, you guys hear this echo of something falling. And you hear drum beats. Nah.
Okay.
No. That is the reference. But no, if you look at this book, it is written in. It's actually.
I'm going to wait till I get back up.
Yeah, I'll say you get back up, and you're at the kind of where you're off the side of the elevator, where the kobolds have set up their little, like, it looks like just crates with it, which is like things of like booze that they've made out of things that they found down here. It smells awful. It seems to be where this group of kobolds tend to fuck off to kill time instead of doing what they're supposed to be doing. They hide down the elevator shaft. So in this book, you see initially it's all in Dwarven, but as it gets further back, you can see where a kobold has started like dipping its claw in ink, and it's really scratchy, messy writing, but it's in Draconic. And the kobold has started to continue the journal almost.
It's in Dwarven, is it? The original
Dwarven
one?
for the first few pages.
I'll read it.
And then it's only a short, like thin journal, like it's like a little notebook.
Yeah. Dwarven diaries.
Software notes out. The old software notes. That size. Kind of leather bound with a little strap that wraps around it. And you pull it out. It seems to be just a ledger of sorts, like the dwarves keeping count of dates and times where things have descended, but the dates are far, far more recent than what should be. Khaz'am has been abandoned for 300 years. There are dates up as far as 2 years ago in the Dwarven script.
Okay.
Mentions of something in the deep. Something powerful. It's whispering.
Oh, that sounds like the thing. I'll read it out to the lads,
Yeah.
to the group, and
And the journal entries, they get more like scratchy and messy. And the Dwarven, kind of gibberish repeating, I can hear it. It's calling. It wants to be set free. I found it.
yikes.
What have I done?
So it want
The last entry is in blood, where he just writes, massive in Dwarven runes, what have I done? And then the next page is a Draconic scroll. Written in like the Kobold dialect of Draconic. Do you read Draconic?
I do not.
You would know Kiva and Alara both do.
Oh yeah, I'll just shove it into their hands and say, want to read that out for us?
I think.
Yeah, you can have a look. So the first page is day one of question mark. The Draconic equivalent. Boss said go down hole. Me go down hole. Me find book. Me no understand book. Me ask boss. Boss no understand book. Then next page. Other kobold mean. Tell me book is stupid. Tell me to go back down hole and look for good stuff. Me no find good stuff. Me try come back up hole, me get pushed. And the next page, another kind of day detailing of how the other kobolds have kind of bullied this little guy. And then it ends, me don't think these guys very nice. Next page, I told boss. Boss roared at me. Told me go back down hole. Me climb down chain, me find forge. Me not able to get through door. The next page. Boss won't let me up the chain. I hungry. The next page is just I hungry, I hungry, I hungry, I hungry, written over and over again. And then it just stops.
Well, that was sad.
I feel sad for Cobalt today.
Some kobolds are
Kobold
nice.
number 22.
Kobolds aren't all bad people. In my world, they're not at all. Like Keen, you would know this. There are kobold inventors all over Wyvern. Like some kobolds years prior, kind of got out of the tribalism way of living, and just moved into towns because they're like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to eat people. You know. Whereas some kobold clans are very much still cannibalistic, crazy, will fuck you up.
When my father would serve roast kobold, he made sure that it was one of the wild tribal ones who were, in his words, not civilized.
That's not better.
He wouldn't tell people beforehand. So you would eat it, and then be like, "Oh fuck, I've had something that's sentient," and then he would laugh.
Pretty bad.
Jesus.
Yeah,
It tasted like chicken.
as far as you know, the book contains no, like from what you two have read, nothing that would cause the horrors. You're not making wisdom saves. I mean, yeah.
Can I
like
cut the cover to see if there's anything hidden in it?
There is like a leaf page of the cover. Yeah, you can have a look at the back. Yeah, it's like one of those like pages that pull off.
Yeah.
It's like a little envelope.
There's an envelope inside it.
No, it's like the page itself, like this.
Oh yeah, I get you.
It's like this. Also, just for the
Oh,
fans
yeah.
of the Saffron Saga, fuck Valder. But yeah, as you pull it open, there's a letter inside.
I'll look at it.
What languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Druidic, Dwarvish, Elvish, and Gnomish.
Nope.
Can anyone read this? And I'll just pass it around whoever's nearest to me.
What languages do you, Kane, what do you speak?
I speak like Infernal and Let me just double check.
Yeah, you would speak apparently, filthy devil worshipper.
I
Yes.
speak Elvish, Sylvan, Draconic, and Common.
Does anyone speak Abyssal?
No.
Can't read it.
Never heard
Would
of
we
it.
know it's Abyssal?
Kian might, because it looks like Infernal, but it's not.
If he said it,
I can't read this, but like I'm seeing common words and kind of like phrases in writing. So
It's
not
similar.
Infernal.
It's similar symbols to Infernal. They're just slightly. It's like they're slightly different.
Arthur, could your friend in your head read it for you?
Yeah, I'm not going to ask him for. I already owe him a favor at this point, so I'm not going to ask him for anything else.
In for a penny.
I've already read it.
Oh, he's already read it. So,
No, he says that to Arthur.
oh, sorry.
You can't hear him. He's not in your head. Yes.
sorry.
Okay, can I get it for free?
Well, yes, it's a common goal we have to stop this thing.
Okay. So
The,
what's it say?
Putting it simply, it's detailing a ritual to house this creature, this entity. Quite similar to what you see that the idiot that was on your cart go through. Tripped the gnome that went away. He had a vendetta against him. I don't know his name. I haven't looked that far back in your memory.
So you're
I'm referring to Salmon,
Don't-
by the way. Just
yeah. One, don't fucking go near my memory. Two, you're saying that I'm saying this all out loud.
Yep.
You're saying that they need to push this entity into a person. That's what they were doing with Salmon and with the person in the village. The entity does not have a physical form at the moment, or needs to be put into a physical form.
What I know of this being from the Blood War, it can materialize in the hells and the abyss, but it doesn't tend to take physical form on this realm when it broaches. Years ago it did, of sorts. But I don't know if that was natural or an extension of its magic or power as enough fell to its curse. I know that's how it built soldiers. It would temporarily possess and corrupt their forms. That's a lot of the cultists that are more fucked up. I assume that's what's been done to them, like the ones with the spiders, the winged one. It does something to their genetics, their soul. It messes with their soul, and your body takes on the same form as your soul. If you twist the soul, you twist the body.
Good to know.
And then as you
Now,
look
I
at,
relay all
and
this
then as he
information
says
across.
that, you look down at your hands and you see your nails have grown into claws, and then they revert as you notice them. As he makes that point, just a little touch of detail of your contract and what you've done to yourself.
Okay, so this was a ritual we need to do. I think to move it from this place to another.
You don't know if it's in this place necessarily either, but
Yeah. Well, it was.
it was at one point, definitely. I will say you don't know for sure it is. There's no. I will say you also did get a letter ages ago. I don't know if it's in the handouts or if I had it in notes.
Letter from Tog.
No. Oh, maybe. Let me see.
Me hope you good. God,
No.
all your NPCs seem to have very broken English.
That's The kobolds.
Yeah.
No, that was a goblin.
That was
No, it wasn't a letter from Tog. It was another letter that came after that. The same. You got it during the same area. No, you got another letter that did mention prepping for the ritual ages ago. It's back to the start of the campaign. From Arden, one of the monks, to Lady Malice or Sister Malice, I believe, which is one of the drow.
Okay.
And I will say, this elevator is a direct access shaft into the Underdark, where the drow potentially staging and working with this thing. I'll give you that if you put two and two together.
I'm going to look at the party. And I don't know why I'm making decisions, because Ash is a fucking idiot.
You don't need to make a decision, you can speak to people.
We have three choices here. We can go to the city, explore more. It's what Tarkin wanted us to do. We could go down and explore the Underdark, as I believe there is some connection between the Underdark, specifically the spider people we've seen, and this letter we got back a while ago, and the monster, the creature, the entity. Or we can go straight to the belly of the beast and save Buddy's family. This is a decision I feel we all need to make together.
It is at that moment you hear a thundering roar from up above. One that could only be a dragon. And that's where we'll leave tonight's session.
God damn it.
Kobolds, but man, what do you expect?
No, I knew it was a dragon, but
Let's go back down the lift and go all the way back to where we came.
I just want to sleep for
Max is
days.
tired.
Max is tired. Thanks for playing, guys. A bit of a lore-heavy session there. That choice is important to make, and I feel free to deliberate over that in the chat during the week, what you want to do. Do let me know, as it will affect my prep going forward. So try and make a decision over the 2 weeks. Next session's fine, but try have an idea so we can steer it. Rip Tarkin, maybe. Potentially, who knows?
We didn't see him die.
Didn't see him die. Yeah, Schrodinger's cleric.
Yeah. That's
And I
how
realised I
plots
was
work.
scared about falling off the lift, and I have that slow fall thing, so I would have been
You're
fine.
fine. But you also would have slow fall. Oh,
A lot.
well, you could have tried get to the
Ledge.
or like the chain and climb back up. But if you had missed those and you just kept falling, you would have been falling for like
I would have
I'd
got
say,
hungry.
for so long. Yeah, you would have been eye hungry. You're in the book. Eye hungry.
Eye hungry. I eat book.
There are chew marks on the cover of the book. It's just dwarven made, so it's like whatever hide from whatever beasts the dwarves hunt from the caves. It's pretty tough, probably boulette or something. But so we'll be back in 2 weeks. Tune in on Thursday for Dice Size Tales and Friday for the Old Gods of Appalachia with Drew from AdventureCon. Thank you to everyone in chat who threw any bits, or if there's any subscriptions. I don't think there was any, but if I missed any, I apologize. And yeah, we will see you in 2 weeks. If you've missed any of the VODs up to date, do go back and check them out if you want. Bye,
This one
guys.
should be up tomorrow.
Shalom.
Should be.
Bye.
Woo.